So I'm saying, well, the fucking the Mexican president said something about their constitution versus ours isn't as different as we think. Like, if they have desecration to the flag and all that other shit on their side, that's like a punishable offense. It's same as here, but yet nothing's getting done to people getting burning flags and all this other shit. What about so what about the ones that what about the ones you think that are getting hired to do it? Oh, I know that there is because what here in Buffalo, they had they had ones for crisis actors. They tried to play it off like it was movie production because it was around the same time of them shooting a film, but it was indeed around the same time as us having that mass shooting out of the grocery store. I'm not saying that I know anybody that answered the ad, but I'm saying that the fact that the ad was there in that timely manner, and then we had all these people on air in a crisis, and it was just odd. No. Right. Yeah. He said, I'm broken." Mm-hmm. Damn, damn, damn. It's that serious, bro. What's good, nobody? That is, yeah. I mean, listen, that is, whew. Right, right. The bars don't add up. Did you say your name 5 times in a row on this bar here? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. What's good, hi man? What's good, nobody? I mean, I don't know. To a whoa, hold on. I mean, listen. Bleed honey is nuts. Give me those. Give me that hot teacup right there. Get a couple, couple drips from the elbow real fast. I mean, I try, but not to that extent. I don't know about dripping honey and shit. Like, come on, that's it's a little exaggerated. You get asked. Quinn will vouch. Listen, Quinn will vouch though. Okay, I am at some point stern as fuck to a point where like, yeah, my kids sometimes be like, yeah, fuck him. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Hey, yo, that one video I seen was crazy, bro. The dude was sitting on his bed playing the game. Yeah, get him, great, yeah, yeah. And then he looks at the camera and he stops playing and he's like, "What am I doing?" His kids are standing in the doorway. He's like, "I'm sitting here. What kind of father am I, man? I'm sitting here playing my game." And it's a sunny day out, man. My kids could be going outside. I could be out there playing with my kids. And then he gets up and he's just like, boom. He's like, fuck them kids. I'm playing the game today. Let's go. I was like, oh shit. I was finna feel some type of way about it, like, man, you know what? Sometimes, man, I feel the same way. But then I was like, wait a minute. He did, bro. Yeah. I don't know about the game of life though. That motherfucker was so ridiculous. You are you just dragging him around? Wow. Mm. Yeah, hi man. We saddling up for a great weekend, man. We got a lot of shit going on with the new schedule, you know what I'm saying? Being out here Friday afternoon, no. We were supposed to be here Friday morning, you know what I'm saying? Apologies to everybody. We had some things to do over here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got Sunday night fired up Father's Day. So all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day early, you know what I'm saying? And to all the, you know what I'm saying, if you are, you know what I'm saying, still lucky enough to have your father, man, let him know. You know what I'm saying? Let him know. I got you, hype man. I got you, bro. I got you. We got a queue. We're gonna be lining up here too as well. We got vibe checks. We have the drive-by reviews as well. You know what I'm saying? But low key, we got some things to talk about. Yeah, yeah. It's been quite the week. A lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. From things outside on the block, you know what I'm saying, to natural disasters. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I'll say that. I mean, I don't know where y'all are at, but if you got anything crazy going on in your area, let us know. Um, but yeah, you seen so it's the route started in LA, right? Did you guys see like the different routes that it was taken through the country of where like different ones were starting to pop up at? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said the what? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Now, did you hear about the different news stations that were literally talking about when they were doing like the car burnings and shit? And they were like, what? Why wouldn't you just let them have fun and burn the cars and and I'm like, wait. Did this dude just say have fun? Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. Blowing off steam, having fun. I mean, I've seen a couple different news outlets where the narrative was that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, hold on, for why? What? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, hold on one second, nobody. Hold on. No, you're
Like there's
good,
a
guys.
whole
You
bunch
guys are
of
good.
crap.
There you go.
It's scary out here, low key. But we got to keep living.
Oh,
Got to
hype man.
keep making hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My
Yeah. I mean,
OBS
like,
updated and I forgot to switch over that setting. My fault.
oh, well, hey,
We've
everybody.
been
Now
out
you
here
can hear
putting
us.
on a great show, and can't nobody hear it. All these jokes.
Listen, listen.
Thing like
He's
circling
over here
back to
flexing. I got to
that. Like,
hear it.
I think that, like, I do think the majority of the people that go to those protests, and honestly, this is probably like the tinfoil hat in me, but I do think most of them probably are pretty peaceful about it. They're mad. They're shouting really mean things, but they're
I
not
think, yeah, they're well
destructive.
intentioned.
I
They're
think there's
definitely
a
well
handful.
intentioned, but misinformed.
Yeah, I will agree with that, which is their right to be. Their right, they have the right to be misinformed and they have the right to be as loud about it as they want, you know. But
Oh
as
no,
far as
shit!
like the
No,
people throwing
I
bricks
mean,
at cop
yeah.
cars and
that
lighting
part.
other
That's too
things on
much.
fire.
I
Well,
just
it's
That's
like
too
like
much.
it's
how I
just
just how I like how loot just randomly spawned in these areas, like moments before all this happened.
a boss just manifested. Shoo. But it's like it would be really easy for somebody with a lot of power and money to pay, a couple like 50 people to just go in there, be as destructive and as like
Too sorrow.
For sure.
awful, yeah, and be as awful and destructive as
Allegedly.
you can,
Right,
because
right.
then it pushes the narrative that we shouldn't have free speech and we're not mature enough to handle protesting. And that's not to
We're
say that
not
there aren't
mature enough to
people.
handle the concept of free speech because nobody can get beyond the two words. Free speech is just that. And we all have a right to free speech, but we don't have a right to be immune from the consequence.
No, you don't have a right to break the law while you're exercising your right to peacefully assemble and speak your
And
mind.
and it's no longer peaceful when it's when fires are burning uncontrolled.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you,
Right.
if you'd have put that car in a barrel and lit it, they probably wouldn't have said shit. But
Put it in a
you
barrel.
know,
That's a
Hold
big
up. It's a
barrel.
big ass
I'm
barrel.
just
I was about to
saying.
say, bro, you got a
I'm
big
just
ass
saying, for
barrel
it to
like
be
that.
burning
Well,
on the
like,
street, an electric car, it's literally polluting the atmosphere and area
right.
at a rate far greater than we're already trying to control that your side supposedly cared so much about.
Right.
Right.
Well, to
Like
circle
that
back to
part.
what OC said is what purpose does lighting a Waymo or whatever autonomous taxi on fire, how is that going to help anybody who's, in the throes of possible deportation because their papers aren't straight? Like, I just don't see that happening.
It doesn't it
If
doesn't equate.
anything,
It doesn't
if
equate.
anything, yeah, it's going to make them possibly miss their court date because now they don't have a Waymo. Am I saying that right? Is it Waymo?
It's
They don't have a
Waymo. Waymo.
Waymo. They don't have a
Mm-hmm.
Waymo to like take to the courthouse now. Like, it's just
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't equate. That doesn't make any sense. That's a weird flex, as people
And
would say.
what that shows is the irrationality
Right. what's
of
going
the
on.
activity and the
Right.
participants,
Yeah.
even those that aren't out there actively committing the crimes, but are just present and trying to show support and solidarity. You know, they're cool for that, but at the same time, how much are you going to put behind something before you actually look at what you're behind?
Right.
Right.
And if you're
Yeah, like
behind it, it should be in front of you.
you're losing your message. Like there was a time way back when like Mahatma Gandhi or whatever his name is,
Mahatma.
he
Mahatma.
Mahatma. Okay, Mahatma
There's a
Gandhi.
T in there. There's a T in there. Mahatma.
Okay, that guy, Gandhi. He organized a huge protest, but like these people walked for days, right? And they were
Mhm.
super peaceful and but they did a thing. Like they walked from this place to that place. And it was like really far and they all worked together and it was like very powerful what they did because there was like a lot of um I don't it was a very like succinct protest and they were very clear about what the topic was that they were upset about and they had a
Had an end
goal and
goal.
they exactly and they
That's
made
the
noise
ultimate
in the
thing.
right way and it
And
was
that's what
actually impactful.
for the
you
last
know
it's when was Occupy? Do you guys remember
oh
Occupy? I know you
yeah,
guys are young.
I
But
remember
okay,
Occupy
I,
Anonymous.
I will tell the truth, allegedly. At the point of Occupy, when that time occurred, I was literally curb serving weed downtown Denver. I'm in the streets. And like they're literally fucking up my spot. There's tents everywhere and shit. Like, and it's not like they're out there being peaceful. No, they're setting up the tents for sex. They're in there shooting
Oh,
heroin,
wow.
all kind of stuff. They're calling
Oh
2 to 3
my.
ODs out of there a day, like just in the park where damn, all I wanted to do was come and sell my drugs, and it was
Right.
weird. But when they're out there, they're marching the streets, they're stopping traffic and all this
So,
extra stuff. You ask them why, they can't give you a definitive answer as to what they want, what they desire, what their goal is, their purpose or reasoning for it. Well, it's fucked up. The 1%. The 1% what? Don't give a shit about this. You fucking up my money.
mm,
That's what they keep missing. You're not affecting the people you think you are. You're fucking up the people that you think you're protecting. And
Right.
most of these people that are going down there with their blessed hearts and good intentions are driving back home to gated communities where you don't have to worry
Yes.
about a motherfucker
Right.
outside with a sign and a fire.
mhm.
Yeah, or you don't
It's
have to worry
crazy.
about, MS-13 gang members coming in and taking over your
Right.
gated community. You know,
Yeah.
not to say
Nothing.
that and I feel like you have to say this now, not to say that every illegal immigrant is an MS-13 gang member, but some of them are, and that's the
Right.
problem.
Mhm.
I do,
Like, yeah.
however,
There's a turn of phrase for that. I'm gonna work that out throughout the show. We'll make a
I
logo.
do, however, like I've tried to look into this, and I do think it's kind of fucked up that like there have been instances, and I think it kind of goes along with the whole not all cops are bad kind of mentality.
Hmm.
Mhm.
You could say that about ICE and whoever we've got doing
Well,
this
yeah, some
stuff, but
people are getting their rocks off right now. Oh,
well,
they
yeah, it's
taking
like,
the leash off.
well, they're like arresting people that are like out working like on farms and stuff, or they're going to court hearings where people are trying to have their deportation cases heard and they're nabbing them up from there. And like,
And it
okay,
sucks. It
that's
sucks.
a bad look.
It's called a loophole. It's a
Right.
loophole.
Yeah.
And that
And at
is
the very
shitty.
worst, honestly, it's just gonna bring them a tiny bit of bad karma in the back end. There's gonna be
Mhm.
some people that hold a grudge or resent that, and there may be some stuff or fallout from it. But they are just exercising the loophole. Same thing can happen to me if I go into a courtroom in my
Trying
city
to meet.
for a city charge or whatever it was, and I beat the case, we throw it out, and I'm out of there. I paid the fine, whatever, and I walk out and I got weed in my pocket or some shit, and they're like, "Well, you can't have that on federal property." It's no longer the state's business.
That's true. Yeah.
The federal takes over that. Now you have to answer to the laws of the country, not just the
Right.
state or the locality that you're in. You have to respect all of that law. And that's
Yeah.
the main problem is if you can find a way to get into the country without breaking that one law, you're good. And I'm not saying it's easy. I know that shit is tough. I know the list is
Right.
long. I know the criteria is crazy, as it should be. I don't hate to say it. We just so happen to be the best place on earth, and I feel I've done my part as well as everybody else here. We can all be proud of that. This is where you want to be because we made it that way. Don't mean that you get to get in because it was great. Just
Right.
because it's great and you want to be here does not automatically entitle you to be here. Show me why you should be here. I don't get to
Mhm.
walk in to the job that I really want and say, "Hey, I work here now."
Right.
And I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to pass the criteria or expectation. Because low key, I really want to
Busy
work at the
boy.
DMV.
What's good,
I can do
success?
that.
What's good, Joshy? What's good, everybody sliding through, man?
They're not gonna
I
let me
appreciate
just
you guys
walk in
hanging
and
out
start
with us.
working.
I hear
You
that,
want to
bro.
work where?
The DMV.
Wow.
Ew.
Wow.
Boring.
Right? It's like
Exactly.
hold on.
Exactly.
God, bro.
So boring, but
Ew.
like the law says I still get 2 15-minute breaks and at least 30 minutes for lunch. You know how much weed I can smoke in that time?
To do what? To go back in there and lose your high because you're just fucking bored?
No, I'm not going to be bored. This is the DMV, sir. There's plenty of
Nobody
entertainment.
says
No.
that's disgusting.
Entertainment abounds at the DMV.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't know about
Okay,
your
see,
DMV, maybe. My
did you
DMV,
forget who I
we
am?
go there
I'm that
and
guy.
you
I
sit
like
there.
it when people lose their shit, and I like
We
being the
don't.
one that
Nah, we
made
don't
them.
have that. People ain't
Please
got
come in
time for
here
that.
trying to break a
Thank
rule
you.
or asking me to bend some shit for you. Oh, you don't have proof of address? Where do you live? Oh, I don't care. You're gonna need to prove it. Get your ass out of here. Come back with your proof of address. I can't wait. I would
Cordell's gonna be in the
Oh,
DMV with a
like
gavel.
that'll
he
be
would
my
be good
movie,
at
low
that.
key. Like I go to
I
sleep. I
can
wish
see
I
it.
worked at the DMV and just wake up.
Yeah. I'm
That
just
would
You
be
might
saying.
be a good.
amazing.
You might be a good claims adjuster too, low key. Like, your
Hey.
phone.
Yeah, that's a dangerous job. You gotta get too close to people.
Mm.
The
No, you
DMV got
don't.
that. The
You
DMV
do
got
that
that
on the
glass,
phone.
right?
You could be a
Oh,
claims
I thought the
adjuster over
claims
the
adjuster
phone.
like comes out and says it.
No,
Like
no,
I
no,
don't want to
no.
say that shit to your face.
Oh,
Oh
you're
yeah, you
talking.
know what?
That's
Yeah,
the
now I remember.
estimator. The claims
I
adjuster, they're
wanted
just
to.
on the phone.
We
Yeah.
were gonna. I was gonna do something to that guy. That's why I went with my wife up there, and it's like, oh, he doesn't work here. He's in Alabama. Oh, motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. You get to sit at a desk and I'm fixing your shit.
Like you said, this was a 2009, huh? Yeah, this ain't worth nothing. I'm gonna keep working.
It only has a. I don't care. It's old. I've had to tell people that they are not happy.
Mm.
They don't like to hear that. I don't blame them.
Hey,
It's a
I'm
shitty
just
job.
saying. I look. That would if I had to write down a list, it's not on it.
Oh,
Claims adjuster, yeah, no.
I want
Or
all the jobs
DMV.
nobody
Or
wants.
DMV.
As long as
Claims
I'm not
adjuster
working
used to
in
be.
shit, I don't want to work in shit. I don't want to sweat. I can do everything else.
I mean,
Like low key,
that is.
I can move 100 pounds
See,
every
Cordell's
minute.
dream job is the job that fits his specifications of like
Yeah.
himself
Me,
in this situation, right?
just for me.
Normally, your dream job is something that you strive for. He's got a job that strives for him.
Yeah, that job is
I
just
don't even
waiting
know
on me.
That's his dream
idea
job.
like
Getting right.
what. I don't even know what my dream job would be. Like that's so
No,
hard. No, I really
Dream
don't. Like
job?
I used to think I wanted to be a lawyer,
Oh yeah.
but I feel
I
like
used
I
to
would
say
get
that for the
tired
street
of
cred that
it.
got me around the family. Every time I said, "Yeah, I want to be a lawyer," oh, they love that shit.
I do think I would be a really good
Cred around the
lawyer,
family.
but
Oh, I got school
I just,
supplies every year from like 5 different family members. Every time school was starting, here's your school supplies. I had all the notebooks, giant erasers and shit. Use none of
I
that
just
shit.
like I really like to
wow.
research things. So then when I looked into it more, I'm like, I actually should be a paralegal, but then the paralegal actually does all the work for the lawyer, but doesn't
Right.
get paid near as much. So I'm like, why the
Nope.
fuck would I want to be either of
I
those
want to put
things?
on the fancy suit and talk like this. You see, what happened here was Mr. Dawes said
Wow.
to the lady there, excuse me, ma'am, the lady there, and he said, yeah, I really want to put on the yellow suit and talk like that for a couple hours.
Oh my
You
and
remind
then
me
go
of
home
that
rich for it.
Kennedy,
No,
the guy from Louisiana. That's who you just reminded me of. Isn't that his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I was
it's
I was that was my inner Matlock, and it shows that I never paid
what is
attention to
his
those shows.
name?
wow.
Oh, you would love this guy, Cordell. He's a senator or a congressman or whatever
Oh,
from
I probably know who he is then.
Louisiana. I know.
Congressman
I
from
think
Louisiana. Isn't that Kennedy?
that's why I said Kennedy. I'm pretty sure. And he's
Yeah,
like, "All right, ma'am." Yeah,
he
that's who
is
you reminded
amazing.
me. Oh,
He is amazing.
he's such a joy. Like I just love him
Why have
so
they not
much.
put our senators and representatives on baseball cards yet? Like, kids
Wow.
should be
Right?
trading that shit.
I want
That's
to
how.
get him.
Like, look, I'll
Wow.
give you this Hakeem Jeffries. You know what I'm saying for that. Let me get that Eric Stoltz or whatever. I couldn't think of another name. Sorry.
A lot of people, if they had this Padilla guy, Padilla, I think it's
But yeah,
Padilla.
but yeah.
The value of that card would be going down a little bit right now, I think, or maybe
Right.
up
Like
depending
I
on your
gotta get
circle.
rid of this Laura Boberb. I heard she was getting a boob reduction. I got the old one though.
Wow.
Did you see what he did though?
No.
Padilla. I keep
I
trying to say
still got my
Padilla.
Anthony Weiner
Padilla.
card. It's in mint
Wow.
No.
condition.
So Christy Nome, the head of I guess she's the head of
Mm,
national security or whatever. She was having a press conference
that
and
is
he just
dark,
like
nobody.
busted his way in there.
She
Like
keeps
other
cutting out.
governors, senators. Does it? I don't know why.
Yeah, you went out.
And it's not even like a glitch cutout. You literally sound like you just
It's
hang up.
like
Like
you
you
just
just
hit the mute.
stop talking like
Are
mid
you leaning
sentence.
on this shit? Like,
This
No,
shit is
I'll try.
hilarious.
Well, all right. Let me finish what I'm saying, and then I'll
You're
try
good. You're
moving.
good. You're good.
So Padilla just busted in the courtroom. Christy Nome was having her press conference, and he ended up getting arrested because
oh,
he just was. Yeah, he made a huge scene. Like he was like, I just want to ask her a
hmm.
question, and they were like, dude, you can't come in here. You're not. Bro just like busted in there, and yeah, he got arrested.
Oh, he was trying to have that moment where he exposed her on some shit and like that's not on the list.
Right.
Right.
And now he's probably gonna get
I'm gonna try to
censored on that
move.
shit.
Mm.
Censure sucks. He's probably gonna get censored.
I mean, hey.
You
He
don't get
probably
to do that.
should. Well, it's like it's a press conference. You're not part of the press. Hello.
Oh yeah. Well, he might not get censored for that, but that's wild if he's doing that though. Damn,
Yeah,
yeah, somebody
I
got to
should have
stop
found
him.
the I'll see if I can find the video clip. He just rushed the room and like got taken completely down
Man,
and then got
Did he get
arrested.
I
spear
do.
tackled?
I want our representatives, senators, all of Congress. They all deserve their own individual trading card, and kids should be encouraged to collect and trade them. Make the best team.
Wow.
Like you'll know what's going on by the time you get to a stage where either you're doing your civic duty and voting, or maybe even active enough in participating.
So
You
I'm
can
hearing
make a difference.
political Pokemon.
Political
Listen.
Pokemon.
This is what I was hearing.
Yes.
Like train them.
The Democrats
Oh
would be
my god. They
Digimon.
could battle.
Wow.
I got Democratic
Wow.
Digimon. Yeah, your mama get you the off
I
brand
got my
shit.
Democratic.
AOC card. Oh god, that's
Like
not
we
worth
got
shit.
Transformers, here you come with GoBots. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
Wow.
Oh,
I got
Wow.
G.I. Joe, you got the army guy that legs don't move. What bro, your mom always gets you the off brand shit.
I got a premium pack and all I got was Nancy Pelosi.
It's like you paid extra for that Democrat pack.
Wow.
This dumb
Pelosi is
crap.
crazy. This is a trading card that's hilarious. Just
So wrinkly. Why is this?
it's in mint
It
condition.
comes in mint condition as a wrinkled card.
that wrinkle's permanent. Like we fold them at the factory.
That's how you know it's genuine. And it's not a
Wrinkly.
rip-off.
It's wrinkly and it's all
You
wet
can
and it kind of
feel
smells a
You can
little bit
feel
like
it.
booze.
Yeah, you feel it. You feel it a little bit. You know.
Oh my god.
Like,
It's its own watermark. It's got its own watermark.
the smells like booze part. Like it's a scratch and sniff now. We are making bang.
Oh
Oh
man.
my goodness. Listen,
Gotta
hey,
tell
to
you.
top all that
He
off,
was at tequila. It's tequila.
you can't trust these hoes. Okay, this is
Mm.
the hype man and C-boy on this one.
You can't trust them.
Hey, that's what
I
they're
mean, they're
saying.
fitting.
Listen, I don't
Fitting.
know. We
I
can hear
mean-
what they gotta say first, and then maybe make a
Okay.
decision. I don't know.
I'm still establishing what we can and can't do with these hoes.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I'm just trying to learn.
Just take notes, I guess. The hype man and C-boy. Hey, everybody else, man, let them know if they pass the vibes.
The
Vibe
hype
check.
man, Tommy G.
Vibe check.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I know about me. Like she praying to the Lord, yeah, I got her on her knees. She ain't fucking with you, but she fucking with me. Even though she from the A, I'ma give her as a D. If you talking about money, I'm like Domino's. If we ain't going way up, then I ain't tryna go. You ain't fucking with the kid, my flow's phenomenal. She wanna suck me in the backseat of a Range Rover.
I straight up walk a dude down like a yo-yo, coming straight in with that iconic flow though. C-boy dog, that's my motherfucking bro. If we ever do some dirt, I'm splitting down the whole low. No, we got the mojo, yeah, we get the deals for the low. Spitting nothing, yeah, but the fuego. No, I got the game in the chokehold. I gotta walk it tiptoe and baby, cause the motherfucking throw goes. Yeah, she's a baddie, you know she's in the addy. I'm talking about homie, man, yeah, I gotta call me my fucking daddy. Love her when that booty get the clapping shit. In that pussy, bro, you know I wreak some havoc.
Oh, she left you on red and you want her back. You better stop chasing that girl and go and chase a rat. She for the street, she ain't the one I'm spitting all facts. These hoes, they don't know how to act, you need a fall back. I thought I told you I'm a trendsetter. Name another nigga that could do it better. Anything I touch gold like a fucking treasure. And you know the flow electric, I ain't talking Tesla. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. Cause these bitches, they be sneaky like a low blow. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. Cause these bitches, they be sneaky like a low blow.
Through the highs, through the lows, when it rains, yeah, it pours. Man, I've had my heart broke by a hoe, that's a fact though, man. Yeah, she played me like a fucking Nintendo. Soon as I went to get some dough, she was selling, yeah, the pussy out the back door. Now I'm riding solo, dolo, like Jason Derulo. Petty ass bitch, bro, yeah, she called the popo. Adios, gotta go, hasta luego. Don't want it no more, I'm cruising through it slow-mo. I'm best to find the bestie man and hit her with the slow stroke. Fuck her on cam, yeah, we made a porno. Got her jumping up and down on my pole, she looking like the Jordan logo. Steady in the mouth like a Rolo, I'm putting, yeah, this T-bone, like deep in the neck bone. Beat it up strong to a fucking slow song. Used to be in the breeze zone until I hit that end song. ABG, anybody make it get it, just like I'm on fucking Quando. Pass it like I'm Rondo, ballin' like Alonzo. Love it when baby girl, yeah, she moving, yeah, the body like a motherfucking cyclone.
You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. Cause these bitches, they be sneaky like a low blow. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. You can't trust these hoes, oh no. Cause these bitches, they be sneaky like a low blow.
Yeah, that was Can't Trust These Hoes. Again, C-Boy on that feature with the hype man. Yeah, let us know. Let us know if it passed the vibe check or not. I see somehow said it passed hers.
Text for me, yeah. Can you guys hear me better? No?
And we could hear you fine.
Yes,
It was
yes.
It was cutting out, yeah.
It was,
All right.
It was just
I'm
it
moving.
was a weird cutout too, bro. It wasn't like a
It was
like a
chord
glitch or
move.
nothing. It was just a straight gone mid sentence. Like
Yeah. Well, you guys were cutting out for me too, so I think maybe I was too far from my router
ooh,
or whatever.
word,
Yeah.
word.
Because I was
Either
having
that
issues.
or the
I was
or the cord.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like I was interrupting, but I swear I was trying not to.
No,
Hilarious.
As
you're
best
good.
as I can.
You're good. No worries. Yeah, you see, can't trust these hoes. No.
No, no.
I mean,
what did you-
it's
I was
not
gonna
like
say
you can't
Cordell
trust
from-
those hoes.
Right.
I'm still going to reserve judgment
Okay.
on the other hoes outside of these that we're discussing here.
Okay.
I will not trust these hoes though. I definitely agree with Tommy G and them.
Word.
Yeah, I can't trust these hoes.
I had a garden hoe one time. It snapped right while I was using it, so I guess I couldn't trust that hoe.
Man,
Nah.
It snapped.
I had a
It almost
garden hoe. I
hit me in
never
the
used
face.
it, not even once.
When it snapped,
Really?
did it crash out too?
No.
I'm just asking.
No, but she was pretty dirty. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
A dirty garden hoe.
A dirty hoe.
Dirty, you dirty garden hoe.
A broken, dirty hoe. Hey, somebody's dream girl right there.
I mean,
I don't even want to touch that.
you don't want to touch that with a 10-foot hoe.
Garden hoe. Or rake, for that matter.
Start throwing that hoe expertise around. You got to answer questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Some people.
That's wild.
Man.
There's a question here. How you feel? Is that a question, or are you explaining something to somebody?
No, absolutely not. The full title is I don't give a fuck about how you feel.
Oh, so okay, so this is short. This is shortened. Okay.
Wait, what?
This is honestly, I did want this up for the vibe check. This is our belly persona. I'm trying to put together a decent project. People are familiar with the name. I don't want to disappoint any fans that he may have.
Now, you could have just put IDGAF to shorten it.
I could, but then I'm not gonna get
It feels
grandmas
like it's
to
a
play
question. How you feel?
I want grandma to play it and then hear like
okay,
it's more impactful that way because she's still going to agree.
Okay.
I don't like all that cussing,
Everybody
but that was a
else,
good song, baby.
They can let us know how they feel. We need to know how they feel, even though Cordell don't give a fuck about it. All right. Well, at least our belly. At least our belly.
You'll hear it.
The vibe check. Let's get it.
Look, God ain't sent me here to beg for love. I came to separate the wolves from the cubs. If you talk behind backs and still shake hands, this word gon' hit harder than your daddy ever can. We don't argue with clowns, you just marry him. This that watch your mouth before I make it silent sermon. If you came to play, better turn back now, cause where I'm from, we don't bark. Goddamn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Pushed the blueberry lips. Now y'all hating on the dog. Old heads mad, like I took they spot. This talk greasy, be the first to call the cops. No cap, don't talk back, zip your lip. Insecurity, he's showing every time you trip. I'm what you wish you was, nigga, don't lie. I'm Brosia on my plate, nigga, I'm that guy. If I peaked in the 90s, who gon' put out my flame? Niggas hate my sound, but still mimic my game. Claim you real, but you get built off gimmicks. Say I'm too much, nah, y'all just timid. I do what I want, that's some high class flexing. Scary as hell, but nigga smile in my blessing. No Vaseline, bitch, this raw friction, nigga. Fuck you up sideways, no baby or no diddy, nigga. That mountain man talk, boy, listen close, I'm real. Say my name wrong, I'll appear in your ear. Hate it all you want, bitch, you still can't steer. I run this shit, I ain't shifting no gears. Hottest on the net, no check, no deal. Top lines, even cold hard steel. This, that, block talk, street made steel. And I don't give a fuck about how you feel. Talk slick, get left talking to ghosts. Say less, but do the most. I ain't never begged for a damn thing. So if I flex, it's just routine. Masters in pain, but I ain't preaching. I just show young niggas what we teaching. No label, no chain, no leash. I'm the one writing books they afraid to read. Ain't no promises, I don't owe you shit. Say bitch wrong, hanger. Watch how quick I switch. I don't do threats, bitch, I do results. All black on all fat, charged up, body full of bones. It's that my man talk, boy, listen close, real clear. Say my name wrong, I'll appear in your ear. Hate it all you want, bitch, you still can't steer. I ran this shit, and I ain't shifting no gears. Hottest on the net, no check, no deal. Red block lines, even cold hearts feel. That block talk, street made steel. And I don't give a fuck about how you feel. This for every doubter that never knew better. For every fake nigga wearing pride like a sweater. I ain't perfect, I'm just built for the weather. And if you coming for the king, nigga, bring something better. That mountain man talk, boy, listen close, that real. Hey. My name wrong, I'll be in your ear. Hate it all you want, bitch, you still can't steer. I run this shit,
Yeah, that was Our Belly and How You Feel. Um,
All right.
I don't give a fuck that you don't give a fuck. How you like that?
Damn, that it stings a little.
You know?
I'm
Dang.
supposed to be disappointed that I don't give. You should want me to. Wait, now, damn. That means the song is a lie, because I do give a fuck.
Wow.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Hey.
I'm not above that. This is a persona.
I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Speculative, okay?
You know, yeah.
So we got speculation abound over here.
Joshy D said it was a good song.
He digs it.
What do you think, Suburban Mom?
So instead of using a garden hoe, he's using a shovel. We already know that. Evidence is clear. He digs it.
He digs it. He dig. He do dig. I liked it. It had very 70s vibes.
Yeah.
It made me want to wear bell bottoms.
It was inspired by an actual 70s track. Unfortunately, I don't know the specific song. I heard it in an episode of F is for Family.
Wow.
And yeah, I needed that sound. And I think I got pretty close to it.
Okay.
As far as the choral and the choir goes, getting them to execute with the stab type deal. Again, with what I'm doing, it's all adjectives, bro. I described the fuck out of that.
Describe the fuck out of it. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess. Just describe it, that's all. You know?
Yeah, you know how it works.
Prompts. Crazy.
Yeah.
Prompts, and then a whole lot of writing. And then again, it's a great thesaurus, so I get a lot of words to choose from. But, you know, I try to make it make sense, and it works with what I've done. At this point, I feel like the AI knows me. It's even given me my own so-called signature style. It recognizes my lyrics.
Wow.
I have a writing style that I didn't even know it was a certain style.
That's crazy. Now, do you think that it might be picking up on somebody else's style that maybe matches it and then just saying it's yours?
Could just be flattering me for the sake of flattery. Like it's been my best friend since day one. It said anything mean, except for none of these rhymes is going to win an award.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
It was clear about that.
Yeah.
But we've grown so much since then.
Maybe possibly. I don't know. I don't know if you can change the way it feels. Hey.
Yeah. Okay, I hear that. All right.
I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
Look, we got Joshy coming up. This is a vibe check. Y'all already know what to do. Spam that emoji if it doesn't pass. Joshy D, and he said that there was a collaborator on this. It's his buddy.
Wasn't me.
Pest.
I didn't mix it.
Pest Stallion.
Yeah. The killer players. The world is
mine.
Mean?
Mine.
Oh.
Yeah, the world is mine.
That's what it says.
Mine.
We're gonna check it out here. Let us know. Josh D, let's get it.
The world is mine. He who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He who killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient and the faith. So I just bring you close at the same rate I dismiss hoes, striking domes on boats with perpendicular boats. The shit you spit is mostly vile. Wake up in the morning and ambiguously run the mouth. Physically fierce, coming with supersonic lyrical hits. Take everything in good perspective when I see. I'll look the different secret of misfortune of my competition. I got the ambition, leave them missing. Climbing my way to the top while y'all still battling and dissing. My vocabulary's on the platinum level. It's time to flip into heat mode. Blow 'em out of the water with my lyrical concoction. Got 'em stopping in their tracks when they play this track. Raw jump into the flow. Another white boy who's lyrically inclined. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine. You don't know if I'm bluffing or not. So if you got balls and collar, then get your wet shot. I'm finally free from wicked childhood memories. I hear the pleas of the deceased. Deceased curtail. If you got a problem and solve it. If the Lord is wrong, then call it. I don't stand for that shit. Respect, damn, I demand it. Fuck, I take over whatever I step into. It's something to pimp to. When I sit back with this bag of weed, it's my seeds, my lyrics gonna take me all the way to the top. I'm ready to pop with the fame, pop my chain. The world's mine. The world's mine.
Okay. I was hearing some bars in there, Josh. You don't get me wrong. I was hearing some stuff. That I could hear. I was hearing some stuff. The other shit I couldn't hear, bro. You sound so like you and your collaborator. It sounds like you're recording like a third. It's like a third party recording, if that makes sense.
I was waiting on this call is from a correctional institution recording to come up.
Word.
I was expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so frustrating, Josh. I'll be sitting here like all day. When I go live, I could be live for 6 hours, mixing, mastering, playing with shit.
Right.
And you will not send me one track so that we can all put you on display.
Right.
For the greatness that you probably got. Like Kush said, I keep hearing a bar or two, but then it just gets swallowed up. There's just nothing. It's beyond frustrating.
I wanted to make sure too. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me and my headphones. I listened to it on a different device here, and I was like, "Yeah, nah, I'm still hearing the same thing." So, yeah,
it just needs a mix at this point. Like you put in the work. You could hear the energy.
Right. Some of the tracks, it's not just a mix. Like that sounds like a third party recording. What I mean by that is it means like he's playing
it's a little loose
on a speaker that's not internal.
But that's not totally impassable. We can overcome that now.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But like if you have that track, it's not that hard to line that in directly to a DAW.
Into a DAW. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That would have been the plan. But yeah, I got a lot of AI friends that know shit.
Wow. Cordell's got
they know shit.
Friends.
They
He's
just
got so many friends now.
Well, yeah, we only talk 3 times a week.
He's just got to let us know he's got a whole bunch of different circles now.
You forgot back in September when I shot the moon?
Oh.
Yeah. That was the plan. I have my own haters club. They have membership numbers now. I don't know if the cards have been mailed out or not because I'm still not paying for that. But
I mean, listen.
They're on the roster.
Right. I mean, I hear that. We're gonna go back real quick to this one here. This one is a whip, so we're gonna give it a drive-by review for C-Boy. Let them know what we think about this one here. You guys in the chat as well. Drive-by, reviews are more than welcome from you guys. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you guys think about this track. It's called "Waste Your Love." It's in the other category. I'm not sure what to expect because I've heard just recently C-Boy going on a whole
C-Boy does
transition.
things.
Yeah, he be doing some stuff. He got a transition into different genres recently, so I'm not sure.
This one's looking a little blocky.
Yeah, I was just gonna say C-Boy. That's the first thing I recognized. Little thing up here at the top. You know what I'm saying? They kind of maxed out, but we'll see what's up. It's called "Waste Your Love." We're gonna give it a drive-by review. C-Boy, we locking in. I see you.
Hey, you know you should be right next to me. In my city, niggas treat me like the mayor. Girl, your body looking sweet, I like your flavor. You could turn a player into a gamer. You be ballin' on these niggas like the Lakers. You're the only one inside my navigator. You are one of one, no one can duplicate ya. You're a dying breed, I can't let them assassinate ya. You look so good, I can never get enough. I ain't telling no lies, I can drown in your love. They don't make them like you, that girl's a dub. I'm not Usher, but I wanna make love in this club. You know we've been blind eyes, cause see I'm the one for ya. Like a cobra, you know I be standing up for ya. And when you feeling low, baby, I'ma comfort ya. I keep a 30 in case niggas try to come for ya. Yeah, don't you go wasting all your time, man. You know that these niggas, they be lying. You should be treated like royalty, yeah. So baby, don't you waste your love. Don't you waste your love, girl. Don't you waste your love, girl. Don't you waste your love, yeah. Don't you waste your love and give it to somebody else who really don't deserve it. So don't you waste your love, girl. And don't you waste your love, yeah. Don't you waste your love and give it to somebody else who really don't deserve. Don't you waste your love and give it to somebody else who really don't deserve. Don't you waste your love, girl. And don't you waste your love, yeah. Don't you waste your love and don't you waste your love and give it to somebody else who really don't deserve it. Don't you waste your love and give it to somebody else who really don't deserve it. Yeah. Now you know you can't be wasting your love. Cause wasting your love is wasting my love. For real though.
Yeah, that was Waste Your Love right there. C-Boy on that one. It says there's a collaborator. I'm not exactly sure who it is. Potential producer. I'm not sure. But C-Boy on this one here. We got drive-by reviews going on. All right. I'm gonna ask Submom what you think about this one here from C-Boy.
Okay, so for quality I had 4. Maybe I would just like to hear a few more dynamics in the mix on the beat. If you have the capability to do that. I know sometimes when you purchase a beat, I don't know, maybe you don't get stems, whatever, but it would just be cool to hear like a little bit, just a wider sound, like a little bit of stereo spreading in there and maybe a little EQ. There are a few parts, the balance overall between like your lyrics and the beat sounded pretty good, but there were parts in the hook where I just wish the lyrics stood out a little bit more, just a little. And then as far as relatability, I had a 4. I think that your lyrics were understandable and they were relatable, and that's awesome. Like that works. Replayability, I had a 5. I liked the whole vibe of the song. I really liked the beat. I feel like this was like a dope summer track, like just kind of chill vibes. So I liked
Okay.
it. So I had 4, 4, 5.
All right. Cordell, what you got?
So on my side, I went with the 444.
Okay.
I the mix quality, like Mom said, she called it. I couldn't place it, but it's lacking depth
Yep.
on the instrumentation side. I don't feel as though the track is actually enmeshed within itself, let alone trying to, pull me in or envelop me and kind of be some music and wrap you up and elevate. It has the ability within it, but it's like it just couldn't stretch its arms wide enough.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed constrained.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, I'm getting better with the adjectives. I gotta say.
You're adjective king.
It seemed a little constrained. So in the mix,
Hey.
I'm giving it a 4.
Okay.
Put some depth on that, man. I'm thinking for my personal taste, a little studio reverb, not too bright, but just enough to let you know that we're in a room. And I think that'll help set it up to just, oh God, resonate. It's gonna sound better. As far as the lyrics, the overall concept, theme, and music of the song, I gotta go with a 4. I definitely understood what was said. I get it. You'll be okay. Keep living. Like that's where I'm at with that one, and the same thing for the replayability. For that reason, it's like, man, he's got some things to learn there. It's more of a who's gonna tell him type track,
Right.
but it's definitely a good vibe and one that I wouldn't turn my nose up when I see the teenagers drive by bumping that shit. They'll be into it. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I mean,
So
y'all
yeah, of
stole it.
course.
Y'all stole it exactly, pretty much what I was saying. Y'all took what I was talking about. That's the first. That's pretty much the main key I had for this track was that just that depth. You know what I'm saying? Getting there's a lot of opportunities for some different spots to put in some things to really play around with the listener's ears and things like that. Especially with the lyrics that are being delivered. Um, you could really what I'm saying utilize that message that's being taught. But other than that, what I'm saying, I'm with Cordell. I had fours. For me, I had all fours as well. I think it's not a big thing, um, but it's just something to accentuate. It ain't even anything that you really got to change. It's just things that you got to add. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with Waste Your Love, C-Boy, and I guess a possible collaborator. Um, but we're gonna take a quick break. I have a couple of clips up here sent in from Quinn, so I'm gonna get these up on screen here in a little bit as well, and we'll get back into some news, and then I'll build the queue while we're doing that as well. So keep sending in your tracks. But yeah, we'll be right back in just a second. Right. All right. So I have a couple of clips here, right? Quinn sent these in. We were talking about some of the stuff and how it's kind of gone throughout, what I'm saying, the United States. Um, she's got some clips here from, I believe this is from New York. All right. Now, this here, I believe is in the subway. But it says, all right, it says on the caption, doesn't feel safe though. New York is next. So this is blind for me. I haven't seen this clip or the other one that she sent in. I just pulled them up. So we'll
Feels
just
like a threat.
listen. It's just we're gonna give our opinions afterwards. All right. That I don't know what it is. I have no idea. So we'll see what's up. So they're staged here. I'm not sure what for though. This is the middle of the subway.
Okay.
I'm trying to hear what he's saying. Because there's obviously a chain of command up here in the front. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't have enough context here to
It
actually.
looks
Yeah.
like it looks like a transit cop worker stand up.
Right. I'm not
This
sure.
is just their morning briefing before everybody
Their
hops on a
morning
train and gets off at their
briefing.
stop. Like they're gonna all hop on the train, they're gonna all get off at their designated stops.
Mm-hmm.
Like New York trains they're smothered in transit cops.
Yeah, that's true.
Like could we zoom in on the badge or anything? Like they like you
I
said, there's very minimal context there.
yeah. Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know where this is from. I was trying to just do like a really quick Google, and the only thing I can find is from like around January, where NYPD officers were stationed on the New York City subway trains. And I would assume that that was around the time that like that lady got caught on fire, and
I
there was
was
like
gonna
all that.
say when they were
yeah,
lighting old
yeah.
ladies on fire and
Yeah.
shit.
Yup.
So
Yup.
they might have stepped up security there. I mean, I do know like the subways are kind of one of the most lawless areas in metropolitan areas, just based on the ability of police to really enforce or even have a presence there.
Right.
But yeah, without more context, I don't really know. I do feel like this is one of those, unfortunately,
traffic.
this could be one of those clips, though, that could be from January. It could be from when they were having a lot of problems, maybe on the subway, that could be
They
being circulated now
they
and
probably
saying,
do
like,
that every morning.
Mm-hmm.
it's possible. But it could be being circulated now, like, in the hopes that it might inflame
Trigger
Yeah.
people. They want to
outrage.
trigger people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that Quinn, like, no fault of Quinn for sending this. It's obviously a very interesting clip.
It's
It's
something to look
weird to
at.
see that many cops. Like, if I knew personally that there were, because when we were in Chicago, Ron asked about Subway, and I said, we don't go down there. We're not going
Wait,
down there.
she just said, "Fuck it, it's out of bounds on our fucking map."
It is.
Okay,
That's
Yeah.
off
it's out
the
of
map.
bounds.
We'll
There's a
respawn if we
there's
try
a
to
little
go
note in
down
the
there.
upper left hand corner.
As soon
You
as we
cannot
hit
go
one
this way.
stair on that staircase, it starts counting us down before we
Right.
get
Exactly.
Last
I
time I
don't, I'm
tried, I
not,
just black it out and woke up at home.
killed.
I don't like, I'm not scared to be in a big city. I know how to, like, hold my money and stuff so that, people don't get it from me. I don't get pickpocketed. Da, 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 da. I have some street smarts, but as far as the subway, that's just, to me, after my experience in Chicago when I was in high school, it's like a no-go zone. And just like
Mhm.
Right.
the basic understanding of,
There's
like, the
nothing wrong with
logistics
that.
of a subway, I don't want to be there. So,
I hear that.
I don't know who it was,
but
either Siegfried or Roy, but he was trained to be in the cage with the lion. But he went in there one time too many.
Yeah.
right. But that's
Right.
like, but seeing that though, I mean, honestly, and now granted, I'm speaking from a person who's only experienced police saving my life.
Mhm.
They were there for me when I encountered domestic violence, so I have a lot of appreciation for the cops. I have encountered cops that were dicks before too,
Yeah,
but if I saw that and I was going on the subway, I would feel a little bit safer. So that's
yeah.
just my take on it.
Knowing what I know about myself now, I can always say it with confidence. I never got arrested. I got rescued.
Wow.
I like that take, honestly.
That's what it is. Had I been allowed to carry on and continue on in the fashion that I chose, somebody would have killed me. I might
Yeah.
have killed myself on accident, of course, but still.
Yeah, I mean, my
Who's
experience with
wilding?
them
He said
was
on
wild
accident.
too, because I called them and I had clearly there was physical evidence to prove that I had been assaulted, and it was pretty prominent. But they came to our residence, and when they finally, I actually had to come back and, like, let them in because I had left, and the guy wouldn't let him in. But when they got there, he began sort of just denying everything and being like, "What happened to you? What happened to you?" Which is basically, I mean, it's just something that these types of people do.
That is
But
gaslighting.
it was interesting to see the way that the cops responded, because they totally just, like, paused, and they were looking at him, they were looking at me, and, like,
Mhm.
as the victim in that situation, like, I was happy to see that they were really trying to read us and how we were reacting. And so I
Yes.
went up to one of the officers and I was like, "Can I go outside? Because this is making me really angry and I don't want to, like, blow up right now." Because I know that's what he
Investigation is
wanted me to do.
65% of the job.
Yeah. But I saw them doing that. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my experience is
They were
just
on their
that, like,
Sherlock Holmes.
they
They
were.
had fucking trigonometry just going off in the side of their fucking mind, just wah 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 wah.
There were like 4 of them in there, and they all just froze and just started basically looking back and forth
That
between the 2
freeze,
of us.
that's that movie scene where they're
Mhm.
going through the fucking genius fucking things that Sherlock was. He was piecing puzzles together. They were seeing highlighted images behind you, through you,
All the
and shit like.
zeros look like donuts.
Right.
Because, like, at that point, I'm pretty sure if I would have escalated and I would have been like, "You motherfucker, you know what you did?" and I lost my shit, that at that point, like,
It wouldn't help.
I would have
Wouldn't
threw my
help.
own case, you know what I mean? So that's why I just, like, calmly walked over, and it was hard. It was, like, one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life, but I was like, I just looked at him like, "I need to go outside because what he's saying and doing right now is making me really angry, and I don't wanna lose my cool right now." And he was like, "Go ahead." And I was like, "Thank you." And then they arrested him. Then he spit on me on the way out, and he was like, "You fucking bitch." And I was like,
But
"See,
that's
told
another
you."
charge.
We didn't charge him for that, but
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
no.
See, there's yet
Cordell's out there
another
with a
reason.
fucking clipboard. Like, there's another
There's
I
another
one.
reason
know.
There's
to be in
another one.
There's
Colorado. You're getting
if
every
I
charge,
oh
buddy.
There's another
Cordell,
one.
if we
He said you're getting
we
everyone, buddy. Oh, you
Yeah, you
getting
fucked
Cordell,
up, Bucko. Yeah, line up. What
if
did
I could, if I
he
told
sneezed?
you,
Which way? The wind is
if
blowing
we
west. Oh, that might have touched you. Put that down,
if we had a Cordell's
Mister
courtroom,
Chemical Biological Warfare.
you would probably have a list about 10 pages long of different things that I probably still could charge him for, or at least seek civil repercussion for.
The
But
other
I just,
Well,
35% of police work is the paperwork.
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another dream job, actually, though, now that we're talking about this, would be like to be a detective because
Yeah,
I just
only in
really
my
like.
dreams where I can run fast. Like, oh,
I
this
love
donut ain't
reading.
even slowing me down. Come here.
Only in my dreams where
I got him. I got him.
I
Is that
like
a fritter?
researching
that is
stuff. That's
hilarious, dude.
so listen,
Hilarious.
listen. When I was a child, okay, I had these books. They were called "You Be the Jury." Do you know what I'm talking about, Cordell? I feel like you would know.
Yeah, you're just
I
gonna
know
put
what
all
you're
of my
Yeah.
talking
nerd shit
about.
out there for
I
everybody.
know what you're talking about.
You
That
know
was like
too.
the nerdiest of
Bro,
the nerd shit
I
too.
had
Damn.
all those books. I loved them so much, and I would like read them and try to solve all. And I did really good. I would like be like,
Right.
that footprint is
What's
backwards.
good, everybody?
Like,
No one
why is
would
he
Everybody
hold.
walking
slide
that
up, man.
way?
Hit that thumbs up and smash the share button. We out
No
here
one would
talking.
hold a bat this way. No one would
There
hold a
is
bat
no
this
Kaiser
way.
Soze.
I
Well,
love
look,
those
the other
books
clip,
though.
right? The other clip that she sent in. This one here
Oh,
says something specific about ICE. It says, while all eyes are on LA, there's ICE agents everywhere. This here is
they certainly are.
Westchester County, New York.
It's a little weird, yeah.
No,
But see, I see police. I don't
right.
see
This
ICE.
Well,
is
see,
disingenuous.
this back here. Where did it go? I would assume based on this because they have the van, the white van that they normally would load up.
Where's?
It's
Yeah.
in the
Oh, I see.
background. It's in the back. It's got the flashing lights on and all that.
You know who
But
else
it's
uses those?
unmarked. Huh?
DEA.
All
Yeah.
the police agencies use those.
I mean, we've never seen any of them around here.
That's the same kind of van that Freddie Gray died in.
I mean, our meat wagons, as they call them, are different around here.
They're the ones here in Denver look just like Amazon vans. They're white.
What?
Some of them are marked, some of them aren't, but they all have cages and shit.
Really?
We
See,
got money, bro.
Ours is.
I'm not.
Ours are more truck.
We
I'm
got
not trying to.
we got electric paddy wagons in Denver, bro. We got money around here.
I'm not trying to argue that ICE might be doing really questionable shit at some places.
Like I said, there are
But that's
definitely some that are excited to be off the leash.
yeah,
But at the
absolutely.
same time, they've got a pretty vast target to go at, and I'm not gonna make excuses. Like if you get the wrong one, you fix that shit fast as possible. But if you get the wrong one, I understand.
Yeah.
I've gone down because somebody else next to me sold some dope. I didn't sell the dope. I was just there when he sold it.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to
Well,
jail
like,
too.
I feel like what's getting conflated is the police and ICE because a lot of times if there
It
is
is.
an issue with ICE in an area, police are going to be dispatched because they know there's going to be public reaction. Police are there to protect the public. You know what I mean? So that's like
Mhm.
what we saw in I believe that was Minneapolis. There was a raid and it was a multi-agent raid on a couple
Right.
of restaurants and it was related to a drug ring
It
that
was
was
drugs.
international. Yeah. So
It
that
was
was
drugs.
it
DEA,
was
FBI. They
right.
were RICO
It was
Act.
a federal operation and the riot or not the riot, I'm sorry, not the riots, the protests broke out because they assumed that because maybe there was one ICE agent there, that it was a deportation sting. But that's not even what was going on. And
Right.
this huge thing, broke out. And it's just like the miscommunication is so strong and the messaging is so strong. And people are just like jumping to, like, I totally understand. Like, I personally support deportation of illegal immigrants.
The illegal ones
Just
and the criminals,
that's
people are
just
doing
yes,
terrible things.
that's where I stand, but I understand why people have issues with it because I used to be on that side of the street as well. So like I
Well, yeah,
used to be
people are still
someone,
people.
yeah, I used to be someone who
I hear
totally
you, Slump.
supported
I
who
don't want to
supported
mistreat it. I don't want you to
no,
be
no.
inhumane. But what I don't want you to do is to subject my humanity to being less important than theirs. Because
Right.
the one argument that drives me nuts, oh, they're separating families. What you mean? Like they separated me from my family every time I went to jail? Yeah, I
That
couldn't take my wife
yeah,
and kids with me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And
And
everybody
that's
ignores the fact that the crime is committed and the basis of crime. Crime, in and of itself, is a display of wanton arrogance,
right.
period.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
beyond that point, you've designated yourself criminal by actively committing the crime. It's not like, oh, you mean I can't come in here? Nobody did, like you didn't know. And even that in and of itself is never an excuse of the law. You
Well,
don't have to know the law to be guilty of breaking it.
I
Right.
will say though that there's probably a lot of confusion in the immigrant community when it comes to that because 4 years ago, when we had different administration in the White House, there were apps
They
that they could download on their phone that
they were
that would help
invited, yes.
them. Exactly. And
They
so
were
now all of
invited.
a sudden, when the script flips, they're like, "Wait, what the fuck? I thought you wanted me here." So like, I get
And it
that.
sucks. It sucks to be them, but that is your status at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It
I just
sucks.
personally, for me, like as a centrist, like I honestly, I've never said this. Ron tells me till he's blue in the face, I'm a Republican. My values have never changed.
I was gonna say low key the center is still on this side.
Yeah, I mean, that's because that's kind of like where it's gotten. But like, I do wish that there was more emphasis being put on the violent criminals
But
that
that's
have
the
come into
thing.
the country
Right.
than like just
Do you
your
understand? Like
everyday
it's going to
Jose and
require
Maria
a
who
whole
aren't
set.
like,
It's a whole nother
they're not
team that's
hurting
going to have to put
anybody.
together these dossiers to satisfy everybody's nosy nugget to know what this person did to have their ass taken up out of here. I
Yeah.
personally don't need to know anything other than, oh, you didn't come here the right way.
But see, when I look at it from the standpoint of a mother with a child, if I lived in an area that was like, and I'm not saying this is everybody's story, but it is, I'm sure it is some of their story. If I lived in an area that was like overran by the cartel and like just super violent and I couldn't make money and we were living in squalor, I would do anything that I could to try to get my kid out of that situation.
Including crossing 3 countries and multiple zones that were safe enough beyond the one you left, right?
Well,
Just to
see,
break the
that's I
law and
don't
go into
know.
another place.
But that's
Mm.
the thing too though, is I feel like we're kind of in a cycle of uh, like a weird cycle because we're trying to, as American patriots, display our pride to the world and tell everybody that this is the best country ever
It
and
is.
that
Now get your shit together before you
right,
get
but
here.
then it makes people want to come here, but then they come here and then they can't
But they
do
don't want it
anything.
bad enough. They don't want to come here enough to do the
Right.
right things.
And
Like
listen, I
I
agree with
want
you. I agree with you,
when
but
I
I
wanted
do
$1 million, I was willing to sell drugs to get it. I never got it. But like I was
right.
willing, thinking that maybe one day, today's the day, it just never really popped off.
Here's my thing though. Like
Right.
my ancestors came here through Ellis Island. So there was obviously a very very structured established protocol put in place to
Hmm.
help immigrants come into the country, but like
They
we
were
don't really have
invited.
that anymore.
They
You
were
know what I
invited.
mean?
They were invited. And
Right.
the
I mean,
truth is,
she's just saying
sometimes
that the avenues that were easier accessed are no longer on the
well,
Yeah,
table.
it's not even that they're not
exactly.
available. They're clogged.
They
They're
are
clogged.
clogged. Yeah, they're
They're
definitely clogged.
literally flooded, smothered, stretched out, whatever adjective we could come up with to say it is. And I get that. I think that that's awful and it's sad because they could give, former and reformed thugs like me the job and maybe we could start getting through some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They could actually focus up and do this right, which I was hoping for with the current administration and the new, teams been acted, Doge and such, like maybe they're going to figure it out. They can start giving Americans these real jobs, and we can make
Right.
America better. If they just stopped outsourcing customer service alone,
Hmm.
America would improve by 20 to 30%, not only
You're totally
financially,
right.
but
You're
just an
totally
overall
right.
happiness and just general morale.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're 100% right. And like I would enjoy a job like helping
And I wouldn't hesitate to
families
do that
becoming
all day long. Like
citizens. Like I feel like I
it
would
was
I
great.
would be happy to help because you would actually feel like you were doing something to better someone's life, but they're coming over
You
here,
get
they're
see,
coming
but
here
you feel, bro.
illegally, and then they're getting here and they can't get legal work because they aren't legal, and so they're resorting to prostitution or they're resorting to selling drugs or they're resorting to
Well, no, because
crime.
there are plenty of scumbags that are willing to pay them $4 an hour and
Well,
take advantage of
probably.
that
Definitely under the
status,
table is an option.
Hmm.
which is crazy to me because
Hmm.
even then, somehow or another, there's got to be some sort of benefit to that. Like I can't say that, oh, they're
Right.
just doing so well and they're coming up so much, but there are people that have been able to be here 20 plus years and survive in
Hmm.
such fashion.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you look at these families that come over from Mexico and they're totally fine. Like,
Yeah.
14 of them living in a one-bedroom apartment because it's so much better than where they came from. And that's actually the truth. Like,
And
they have
and
running water and they have a
that's
place to
yeah,
poop, you know?
yeah.
And it's like, I can
It's a difference. And yet and
empathize
still,
with that. But it's like, yeah, like, especially right now, it's become such a political issue and it's like such a
Hmm.
hot button issue.
I could say like
And
this. Like my lights went out this morning. There was a car crash at the corner. They knocked out a transformer. The electricity went out like just immediately. This happened at about 8:15 this morning.
Right.
I got an email said they'll have it on within the next 3 hours. Now, knowing that condition and just how awful it is, but knowing I'll be out of it, I'm okay with that. But say I'm living in that condition, not necessarily used to it, but I'm living in it and it's unbearable.
right.
I don't get to lock my apartment and cross the parking lot where I can see the lights are still on that side and just start using their shit. I
Right.
don't get to do that. Like, well, you live here and it's just better than where I'm at.
Can you imagine people sitting on the couch? Cordell just walks in the house. They got a friend over, and they're like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Don't worry about it. It's just a Cordell sighting."
It's just
Like
Cordell.
I wouldn't even, and then I talk to them in a weird accent they don't understand and shit. Like, what?
But see,
Hmm.
like the thing that I think though that's an overarching issue is just that like our neighbors to the south are having problems. And if you look at like El Salvador and what's happened there, I mean, obviously they have ECOT, which is a high security prison for gang members and whatnot. But then the other prison, I can't remember the name of it right now, but they've essentially turned it into a trade school.
Hmm.
And the
Hmm.
crime rate in El Salvador has gone down exponentially. I think
Right.
it's gone down something like 47%.
Ninety
So,
percent of crime is
Right.
money related. So if
right,
they've got another means that isn't crime, most people will take that.
the police in that area will frequently, and to you and I it sounds wild, but they will frequently like go into neighborhoods and just check houses and make sure there's no drugs and make sure that nothing crazy is going on because the gangs in El Salvador used to be so bad that they ran every neighborhood. They were slumlords. And but the people of El Salvador welcome that now because they'd rather
Right.
have cops looking through their house than
And
getting
that's how
shot.
bad it was
That's
that
how
the
bad it
people are
was.
willing to accept that.
Right. But
When
I
when
think
it
El
gets bad, people are
Salvador,
willing to give up freedoms, which actually makes
yes,
this whole immigration thing look real
See,
conspiratorial.
that would be
it
cool
it
in
does.
our world, but we have too many crooked cops, bro.
Well, my point is just that
You
I
think so?
think that El
I
Salvador
know
serves
so.
as a really interesting case study because you could see
They
how
turned it around, but
how they
they
turned it
also
around.
expelled a big chunk of their criminal population as well. So
Probably, yeah.
if,
But if the United States, and this is like my feeling, I feel like we should work with Mexico and we should be like, what can we do to help you make it so that all of your
well,
people that
yeah,
live here aren't trying to come here? You know what I
okay,
mean?
I got the plan there for you, suburban mom. You're gonna love this.
Mm.
Mexico, the 51st state.
Wow.
See, that's just I don't
Just that
I
simple.
don't know
That's a
about
Just that
that.
huge
simple.
state, bro.
Just that simple. It'll be a huge state. We'll break it down, and eventually we'll get 54 or 55 out of it. But yeah,
No,
that's
but
the
like
first thing.
I
You want
think
my
that
help? You want my help? You like it's like adopting a kid, bro. Your name is Miller now. Sit the fuck down.
no, but like if you look
Wow.
like statistically the amount of money that the United States has given to places like Ukraine or wherever, or Israel even, it's so much more than what we've ever provided or given to try to help Mexico. And I just really feel like we're good on our northern borders, like Canada, they're kind of crazy, but they're fine, they're peaceful. We need to focus on our southern neighbors and like if we can help them become out like more better allies with them so that they don't all want to leave and come here because they're
I'll give
trying
you
to
the real
escape
secret now.
criminality, you know.
It's our fault.
That's the secret. What?
They not selling their drugs in Mexico.
Hmm.
It's our
They're
fault.
selling them here. Yeah, I mean
It's
that
our fault. We provide that motivation and incentive for them to continue to be drug cartels and such. They're not smuggling shit to Sweden.
Right.
that's yeah, that's true.
They're not, oh yeah, let's get this shipment over to Finland. They need more snow. No, it's not happening.
Right.
It's not happening. And that's a part of the problem. At the same time, I'm an absolute advocate for do what the fuck you want to do. If you can get some coke, go snort it. Do your thing. I don't care.
Right.
It's not my nose. I don't have to deal with it. But it does have that effect. It's created a situation where the population, where it comes from, is living in fear and terror for what the people around them will do just to protect that interest. When in
Hmm.
actuality, those people aren't going to fuck with it. The real secret is going to be to either legalize all the drugs, which is just going to be chaos.
Right. You
Which
But
can't.
has been
if you
talked
legalize
about.
the
It has
drugs,
been
you
talked
remove
about.
that incentive for that cartel activity.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
that's a
I'm
pro
saying
for
it
doing
has
it.
been talked about. It's
It's
been
just not
scuffled
beneficial
around.
enough.
Right. Yeah.
It's not.
But see, that's like, and that's where I feel like
Very weird here.
it gets so conflated because it's like it's not necessarily the people of Mexico or the people that are immigrating here that are the problems. It's like bigger
No.
overarching problems like
Hmm.
drugs and gang violence, and
Yeah.
those are the issues, right? So it's like I don't know how you solve that on an international level, especially
It's the
when
same way you do any kind of troubleshooting and repair. If the computer doesn't work and we don't have sound, we check the headphones first. That's the external component. And we work our way from the outside in. Now, if we're going to go right to the heart of the problem and we want to attack the gang violence and stuff, we got to start looking at family structures. We got to start looking at actual ethics and
right,
morals and the way people, pretend themselves, how they're going to live their actual lives, what they're willing to do, what they're capable of, that sort of things. And if we're not making it profitable for them to not be criminals, then that's what they're going to choose.
Did
hmm
you just say
And
criminals?
he
I
did.
really did. I was
Did you
hoping
hear
nobody caught it.
that? Did
My
you
I
lips
heard
are
hear
it
dry. They stuck
too,
together when I said that
Bro.
shit, bro. Don't. Wow, you heard that?
I had
Yeah,
to, bro.
I
I
heard
heard
it
it and I
too.
was like, I had
Criminals.
to
Criminals.
in my mind, like I didn't physically do it out of body, but in my brain did a double take. Like da-da-da-da.
He's
I
like,
was like,
what?
hold up. Did
Criminals.
he just say what I think he said? Like, hold the
I heard
fuck
it
up.
too. I was
Thank
trying to be
God.
so good about it.
Oh
Then
I'm
you called
man.
it
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry.
My lips
Listen.
stuck together when I said it. I heard it.
Criminals.
Like I'm like nobody heard that.
He
Just keep
said,
going.
"No, I'm gonna keep going. Nobody said nothing." No, I'm like, I had to register. Did I hear
Hold
it or
on.
did I make it up in my mind?
Bro, I got cotton mouth, man. What do you expect?
Mm,
Criminal. That's a criminal behavior.
that's a criminal. Yep, criminals. They're all
But
criminals.
no, if you're going to address those issues, is the gang violence, the gang life, it comes from a desire for family. So it's clear that the familial structure is not proper, not to the
Right.
point of prosperity and not criminality. You have to make those adjustments. It's true in all of these situations, like the stuff that we're going through here as a country. The racism itself could be, at the very least, 80% resolved simply by putting fathers where they belong.
I will say this. You know how like you were talking about coming here legally, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
for us as Americans to travel, at least domestically, from Canada and Mexico, the bordering states that mandated the enhanced IDs, or what do they call them?
The real ID.
The real ID,
Yeah.
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 That when you sign off on getting that, it's weird because they're like mandating it, so everybody's going to get one. But then in the paperwork and the fine print, when you get one, you're legally signing away your right to religious belief. So anything that
What?
I swear to God, I swear
Well,
to
yeah,
God.
because you can't go to certain places
So if you
and
were to call off work and say it's against my religion, your work can fire you. It's not justifiable anymore. You signed
that
off on it.
I don't know. I don't know
That's why I don't
if
travel.
I don't think you can waiver out of the Constitution.
Dude, it's in the fine print and it's a legally binding document. I'm saying it.
Oh, I'm fighting
You
that.
gotta
You
you
can't
gotta
waver
look
out
it
of the
up.
Constitution.
All of
The
all in the
Constitution
DMV, and you want to work in the
Constitution
DMV,
supersedes
bro.
any contract.
Listen, you're the one pushing me these papers in your dream job.
Hey, the Constitution
Dream U's
supersedes any
doing this.
contract. I'm an American first, Jack.
I'm just saying. I was looking at some of the
That's
things because I
wild.
was hearing people
I'd
say
fight
something
that.
about it, and I'm like, hold on, because I have an enhanced ID. We have them here in New York, and I didn't even realize, like, yeah, nah, I definitely signed that shit, and I was reading up
Right.
on some of the
I
fine
got
Don't
I
print.
you
got a
need
real
those
ID
even to
years ago.
fly?
No, you need those to.
You
They're just
needed
basically like
to get a
they're
passport.
mini passports. It's a passport in your license, is what it is. It's got a
Yeah.
chip in it. It's literally got all your information that they look up for passports and everything in the system. It's all there. But what it is it's more for domestic travel. It's for us to go to
Right.
Canada or for us to go to Mexico, just the immediate
Right.
international
They
borders
gave
of
me
us.
one
Yeah.
and I'm still not allowed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not allowed to go?
Oh, I'm a 5-time convicted
Yeah, I
felon,
was gonna
Mom.
say he's got a different type of record.
I got a lot of
But
felonies on
see,
my
that
record.
right there just speaks to like why we're kind of being like, hey, maybe we just don't want any and everyone here. Like, no offense, Cordell, but I'm just saying,
Well,
like,
I mean, trust
those
me, if I could go to Mexico and start a cartel.
Wow. Wow.
that's wild.
I unplug my headphones on
Allegedly
that
and
shit, my bad.
speculative. That's for everybody. You know, that's
Right.
for everybody. Allegedly and
I'm just
speculative.
oh yeah, allegedly. I'm just saying if I could, you know, these are these
Damn, I don't know Roadrunners. They're new, but
it's all speculative.
they're saying some stuff down there.
In New Mexico, the fentanyl problem is bad.
Most of the law enforcement is in the cartel's pocket. It's like a really effed up movie in Albuquerque.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the way it works
I
though.
believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed
See,
us that in The Godfather. You always pay the police.
Wow.
Like that's just that.
It just goes
There are
back to
certain
my
rules.
look. It goes back to my what I
Allegedly.
was saying before, though, when it came to your statement about them coming up and just doing random checks. Like for me, that's wouldn't work here. There's too much of that.
Yeah, that feels a little damn, I can't think of the word. It feels a little authoritarian.
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
know if I
saying?
want to go for that. It really flies in the face of the very concept of freedom, even to the simplest.
Right.
Like,
And I'm just
yeah,
looking at it from the point of view of like, hey, listen, you cut off the one cop the other day. He recognized your car. He's got to do your random check this week, and all of a sudden they finding shit in your house, and you're like, wait,
yeah.
whoa.
And the thing is, like, if we don't allow them to do their job, it's going to get to a point where the exhaustion is going to be like, oh fuck it, okay, fine, I'm okay with that now. Just do that shit. But check me too. I ain't do nothing.
Right.
Like
yeah.
people
That's the
fall
idea,
into
though.
that,
It's
and I
getting
think
us
that's what they're forcing.
tiring us out. Yeah.
Conspiracy wise, I think that they're forcing that exhaustion, and it hasn't been just a recent thing. People fail to realize that the last 16 years, 12 of those years have been Democratic rule.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I know a lot of what you just said went in people's ears and out the other.
oh, they didn't hear it,
I guess.
but like
I
my
didn't
mic
even hear
messed up or
that.
some shit.
I
No, I'm
heard
saying,
you. I heard
oh,
you. I just didn't hear you.
What?
what do I do with that?
Your mic did cut out a little bit, but
Oh, no, I said 12 of the last 16 years have been ruled by Democratic presidents and administrations.
right.
You know,
Right. So that's why
and
we're at where we are, to be honest.
conspiracy wise, I think, you know, everybody's making a little extra money.
I mean, hey.
And yeah, these cheeks are very distracting. Thank you, Slump.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You can see them. You put them up
5
there.
a.m.
What?
Don't tell mom.
Right.
I don't want to know.
Look, all I know is it says it's 5 a.m.
And then again, I don't know. Maybe you do want to know, mom. I mean,
I see.
I think this
wasn't
can be
live.
appreciated by everybody.
It says that boy Frizzy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mrs.
that boy
Frizzle.
I don't know about Frizzle.
Oh, that's some booty cheeks.
I mean,
Oh God,
it's the wrong color hair,
Mrs.
guys.
Frizzle's got a
It's the
badonk.
wrong color hair. Okay.
There's
That
hair
ain't
dye.
Mrs. Frizzle. I recognize that ass anywhere.
Wow. 5 a.m. This is Slump. It's a vibe check. Let them know what you guys think in the chat, man. Let's get it.
I don't wanna wake up in the morning. Drunk again, 5 a.m. we torn it. And I hate the world that I was born in. Bad bitch on my dick and she at 10, I'm scoring. Step back, shoot the 3, fade away like Kobe. All these boring bitches on my dick, but they don't really know me. See you moving in the streets, but you ain't never show me. Codeine in a cup, I'm pouring up, yeah, I'm moving slowly. They like slip, you'll go, I know that. They all worry about my past, but I ain't got no time for throwback. Tell my girl to get on knees and take it back far. Your friends gon' stake you out your fall. You going up, you going far. Pop a perk, now watch what I do. Got a fur coat, shaky Scooby Doo 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 doo. Booty got aim, hold me tipping the head, dug goose. Chopper go boom, fill 'em up like a balloon. Shoulda hung them by noose. They know I'ma pop out, rock out. Got a bad bitch on my dick and we on lock now. Big boom when she make it clap, we on lockdown. Let somebody fuck around and they ass gon' get shot down. I don't wanna wake up in the morning. Drunk again, 5 a.m. we torn it. And I hate the world that I was born in. Bad bitch on my dick and she at 10, I'm scoring. I don't wanna wake up in the morning. Drunk again, 5 a.m. we torn it. And I hate the world that I was born in. Bad bitch on my dick and she at 10, I'm scoring. Hey, step up, make him dance today. Already got 8, so we gon' send his ass away. And you still broke? I can't relate, I'm getting paid. I'm off of Percolating, promethazine, I'm living it yesterday. Hey. First person crash out, spinning now, gonna mac out. Crossing the street and I gotta keep my head down. Max got gun up, better get down. Better not move, your ass get played down. Give me that money and cash, now sit down. Let him move a muscle, his ass getting played down.
Got a lane switch, park it, load us in a parking lot. Middle of the freeway, my Nissan bout to hit a truck. 16 wheeler swerving, tryna get out of the dark. I see a shadow in the midst of all this chaos. Oh my God, that's your body sitting on the concrete. Bloody massacre is where I'm sitting. Everybody seen it red-handed, and I'll hand it to you. Never met a girl like you who would drive me crazy to the point of running over you. Stop me from breathing. My actions have hurt those who close to me, and I'm sorry, even though it's too late to conversate instead of argumentation that took place. And I'm running out of breath, trying to run your world. We both know love would never ruin us. It's the fact that we tried rearrange, now we tied up down left, right cheek. Code you a hoe at a garden store. If I ever came back, just know I'm no longer in control.
I don't wanna wake up in the morning. Drunk again, 5 a.m. we torn it. And I hate the world that I was born in. Bad bitch on my dick and she at 10, I'm scoring. I don't wanna wake up in the morning. Drunk again, 5 a.m. we torn it. And I hate the world that I was born in. Bad bitch on my dick and she at 10, I'm scoring.
Yeah, that's 5 a.m. Slump C on that one. That boy Frizzy. Not Miss Frizzle. Alright, not Miss Frizzle, nah. And I will say, I can see them, Meech. However, I will say, I don't understand. I'm so confused.
I know. They just like the track just got really dark out of nowhere. It was like dead
what
people on the
happened?
concrete. I was like,
Really?
whoa. What?
Y'all
You
heard all
didn't
of
hear
that?
that?
I heard it all,
Yeah.
bro.
It sounded like he
was
ran
talking
her
about
over
he liked
with
her
his
so
car.
well that he ran her over.
With his
Oh wow,
car.
see, yeah, you
And-
have to black out the thumbnail or some shit for me to hear that. I didn't hear none of that. I watched those cheeks the whole time,
Wow.
and they were amazing. 5 out of 5, fives across the board
It's
for
not
this
a
track.
drive-by review.
No,
And those-
dude.
and those
Go back
cheeks.
to sleep.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, that was Slump though. With a vibe check coming in 5 a.m. We have Swerve coming up, featuring. It says 2 others. Let me look. We have. I can't even see these names. I don't know. It says 2 others, but it says here "Want My Love." It's a hip hop joint, and it's
Well,
going
maybe
to
I don't
get
even
a
know who they
vibe
are.
check. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let us know what you guys think about it. Let's get it.
Silver tongue, be quick before the golden earring hits. Before them golden panties drip. No more of them stiff upper lips. Ain't be helping they sink in all the ships. Loose lips leaking all the ends. Ain't leave a sip, bleed out like a pig. Not them bacon bits, bigger than a wig. Don't die the jig. Is it up? I get down to get the fuck out of town. Out of luck, short a pound. What currency you feed on now? What's the need? Work to your beauty, messy Miss Butters. Short a penny, I got pulled for plenty. Rounds of many, fools from the Fenny. Shorty, bring the pound back ready. Two, if you believe that bullshit is petty, stay a lover. Silver tongue keeps spitting in eloquence so fine. A style be driven, still bleeding out from the hit she sent in. I plant the seed, yo, we slitting up the dividends. Keep deflating my sad situation. Secret invasion, infiltrating state occupation with fake allegation to incinerate our nation. Keep it civil to cultivate real civilization. See who I wanna be finally. Give me that fist pound. Do good deed with positivity to make it proud. No, we ain't back down. No, we ain't stopped now. No way, no how. Ate your spaghetti, even though I hate how you got it ready. At least I try. Give you some credit. Always see the best in me. Can you get your affection, please? Without a hitch, my heart beat heavy.
That was Want My Love. That was Swerve. The group Roadrunners is what they said in the chat. Passing the vibe from what I can see. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what? Double
I'm trying to
tap.
type.
Wow.
Who's
Equals-
Tandra?
I don't know.
I think you meant double entendre.
Yeah. That's what I was saying the same thing in my head, though. That's why I was like, wait, what? Somebody's doing double on Tandra. Who the fuck is that?
She sounds hot.
Oh man, that was swerved up.
Tandra sounds like she make a mean grilled cheese.
I'm not sure.
If I met a person
Tandra.
named Tandra, that's gonna be the first request.
That's
Make me a grilled cheese with bacon. Right, me.
Oh,
With
that's
bacon,
still grilled cheese.
tomato. Okay,
That's not a grilled cheese anymore.
it's a milled cheese.
A milled cheese.
Wow.
Trilled cheese?
That's a sandwich.
It's still cheese. How about that, damn it?
It's a sandwich. That's a BLT minus the L plus some cheese.
It's a as long as the cheese ratio outweighs the rest of the stuff, it's a grilled cheese.
That's fair, I
You
suppose.
think?
Wisconsin
Yeah,
style.
I agree with him on that.
Like,
So-
cause I could put a pound between two slices of bread.
A pound?
Of cheese?
Some sharp cheddar. Oh my!
How big is
God.
your bread, my guy?
He's got
Okay,
the
we'll probably
huge-
go with Texas toast, maybe.
He's got the genetically modified
Yeah.
baguettes.
All right, let's make
You
it. Let's
think
make it more
it's a good
reasonable.
idea to eat a
It'd be more
pound
of a
cheese?
quesadilla, but now we're
No.
getting out of the sandwich territory.
That'd be more
there.
like a case of don't ya.
Wow.
It was pretty fucking corny, but it's funny. It made me laugh. Like,
Wow.
it's an okay dad joke. I want to put that in the vault. I might use that.
I'm just saying.
It's pretty funny. I laugh.
Wow. Hey, big shout out though to everybody in the chat. We got some more in this queue that we're gonna be doing.
Oh,
We have Hold On for Love.
can I explain what this is?
Do what you gotta do, bro.
The idea behind this project is to sell new hold music to the customer service companies.
Okay.
They need to update that shit. I'm tired of that song. Like, I've been listening to that whole music since I
Oh,
was a
yeah.
teenager.
So this is just a beat then? Or you got
Oh no, there are some lyrics. There are some instrumental songs on the actual hold music album.
right.
There's 10 tracks, but yeah, these are definitely designed to, tickle your ear while you wait.
Okay. It says on hold for love. I don't know who's waiting then like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you never know what you're waiting on. It's worth the wait.
Hey, like, sorry.
Turn
for
it
the wait.
down.
Sorry for the wait. Let's get it. This is on hold for love. Let's go.
Hold the phone, just stay in line. Your call's important, give it time. The music loops, it's on repeat. But I'm still here, stuck in my seat. On hold for love, can't let it go. A waiting game, the rhythm flows. Your voice, a tone I long to hear. On hold for love, I'll persevere. The clock hands spin, the hours fade. I'm trapped inside this serenade. Static hums, the tune won't quit, but I'm still holding, won't submit. On hold for love, can't let it go. A waiting game, the rhythm flows. Your voice, a tone I long to hear. On hold for love, I'll persevere. love, I'll stay forever on this endless plane. On hold for love, can't let it go. A waiting game, the rhythm flows. Your voice, a tone I long to hear. On hold for love, I'll persevere.
Yeah, On Hold for Love. That was Cordell Miller on that one with, I guess he said Larry Sham,
Yeah.
Wow.
the inventor of the Sham Wow.
No, not at all.
Mm.
So
He's still
Okay.
young.
listen,
He's
for
still
me,
young. We're testing his voice.
for me, right?
Still the same?
I heard what you said prior to.
Mhm.
However, I will say the moments that were specific to being on hold, I fuck with. I think though that the hook when it comes in is like straight up out of like I don't like a cut scene from like a montage cut scene from a movie or something, like a chick flick
Felt
or
a little
whatever.
heavy-handed.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you know? I
What-
have a hold music song. Makes me want to submit it, but
Oh, dope.
Hey,
I
But
know it's
this
just
is
all
weird.
means.
It's
this
weird
is
to
the
me that
last track
both
on the
you and
album because
I were
it
like,
felt
let's make a
heavy-handed.
song about hold music.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
I made
I
a group.
know. I liked it
I
though.
just for me
I
it
wish
was
it
confusing because
hold
like what are
music.
they call is this on hold music for like the 1-900 numbers or something like?
If they pay for it, it's all about licensing. You know, you can call 1,000 different places and hear the same hold music when they transfer you.
But I'm talking about but on hold for love though. What do you
Well,
call it?
technically, because there was
The
a
Oh,
one
because
nine
there was
hundred
an
number,
album.
like you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, hey baby,
Mm,
how you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that who they're
I-
waiting
what?
for? Is that
No.
who they're on hold for?
divorce lawyers, private
Oh.
investigators.
Okay, okay,
Or
Like
maybe
there's
just DoorDash.
there's a
You know?
wow.
no, that's dangerous.
That's
Yeah,
dangerous. He
thought
says.
you had a towel on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I just
I'm
didn't.
working
Definitely
on
vibe.
it.
I don't know where the vibe's taking me though. Like, what am I calling to hear this?
Well, see, that's the thing. You're in on the joke. That's the whole idea. It's hold music, but when you listen to it, it's still something you can vibe to. Do some dishes or drive a car, whatever you be doing when you listen to your music. Play that shit. It's a feel good thing.
Yeah, it
I
makes
hear
you want
that.
to call just so you can hear that song. I get it.
Exactly. If you're on hold, you're not mad when the dude come in and you don't understand him the first time.
But what if it's so good that people are mad that they come in?
It's like, man, just put me back on hold. Which I don't think. Maybe that's going to improve customer relations.
What?
It
I
could have
mean-
a positive effect.
I think it'll increase calls, but it'll decrease in complaints.
That'd be crazy. That'd be like the craziest new genre of music. Like you have a band that forms around hold music, and then like they keep having hits that come out that people call the phone, and like the new way of like
See,
disseminating music.
I always thought on hold music, low key. This is what I thought, and you could bash me if you want, but I always thought on hold music would eventually get replaced with the ringback tones.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
just
You know
like
when you used to call people, you used to be able to have, instead of it just going, it used to be able to
Yeah,
play
oh,
whatever
yeah.
song you wanted instead.
Panic
Yeah.
at the Disco. That's what I had it
felt
play.
at that time, I felt like on hold music was going to get replaced with that when people started getting like different licensing agreements where they could start playing certain artists, like Universal's always at doctor's office, or you know what I'm saying, like whatever studio.
Yeah.
I always thought that was what it was going to become, low key.
That's a good idea.
I low
But
key thought it was going to
honestly,
be. I'm not gonna
I was
front.
thinking more like broadcast radio, just like get your local broadcast random station on there while you're on hold. I thought that's where it was gonna go.
Yeah,
but
that'd be cool.
facts. Like the guy that wrote like the do 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 do, like that guy's probably sitting on a pile.
Exactly.
Right.
It's about the licensing, and it's like it's cheap. It's like here's 40 cents. You can use it all year. Put
Right.
people on hold to this.
It's
They'll
like,
hang
well,
on.
I
They
never
like
got a
it.
million plays on Spotify, but State Farm, Geico, and Walmart
Right.
uses my hold music.
Right.
Exactly. And I'd be walking around in a Coca-Cola mink and
Took
shit,
me
like
10 minutes.
sunglasses on,
And
extra
then
fur, extra diamonds and chains and
it's
shit.
like it
What do
took
you
him
do?
10 minutes and Fruity Loops. And then it's like it kind of makes you sit there and think, am I doing this wrong? You know what I
Wow.
mean?
I
I
Bro's
mean,
a
make hold music.
millionaire.
I make hold music. Like just a couple of random old chicks on my arm. Like they're not young because
Bryance.
I mean, if
they
you
don't
Bryance
got
even
knows.
know.
ticked off, you'll know why.
Bryance knows what's going on.
Finally sold a hit to AT&T. God damn it. We're moving
I
on up.
feel like, okay, so we were talking about dream jobs, and I know I keep replacing what my dream job would be,
Well, listen,
but like,
you just fell asleep multiple times. That's all.
no. But
Like
if
fever
I
dream
could
job.
write parody songs for like jingles, I feel like that would be, oh my God, I'd be so good at that. Do you remember? I think it was like it might have been a Starbucks commercial, and it was like Glenn, and it was like Glenn's the man going
Yeah.
to
To
work.
work. Got his
Got his
tie
tie,
and
got
ambition.
ambition.
That was
Yes,
my
like
shit.
I'm like, bro, I could do that.
That was my ringtone for like 2 years.
Wow.
Roy, Roy.
Roy. Yes. Dude, was it Starbucks that did that? Who was the company? Or was it Folgers?
I don't remember the
I
company.
think it
I,
was
I
Maxwell
remember it was
Glenn's
House.
Roy. It
man
might have been Maxwell House,
going to work. Got his
which like
tie,
that's
got
literally what I've been drinking too.
ambition.
I drink
I
Maxwell
gotta
House
look it
this
up.
week.
Hold up. I'm gonna find out what company,
I
what
certainly do
company.
remember that. That was a hell of an ad campaign.
Yeah. Glenn's the man going to work.
That was a dope song. I enjoyed that a lot. I
All
remember
right.
that.
AI's
Y'all are
answering
wildin',
me.
bro.
Yeah, it was Starbucks, bro. I was right. It was Eye of a Tiger. Glenn.
Wow.
It was Starbucks. They knew. Hey, Starbucks, hire me.
And
I'll
well,
write parody songs for you. It was so good.
I like writing parody songs. I've
Oh
done it
my
a lot.
God.
Believe it or not, I've had a lot of time on my hands to do a lot of writing.
I've been
I've
pretty
written a
I've
lot
come
of
lazy.
up with a
parody
lot of things.
songs about like video games.
Right.
But there's like an art to it, man. Like, because if you can get your word that you're using to like
It's
rhyme with
syllables.
the original word that was there, it's like, or use the word that was there, but like in a different way. It's so good.
Did I do that shit with Quinn all the time? She'd be hyped too, because the song is something that she likes, and she'll be getting ready to like
Yeah,
jam out to it, and I just come busting out with these whole different lyrics and shit.
dude.
She's just like, "What are you
I
doing?"
should.
But by
So
the end
Well,
of
yeah,
it,
she,
that
she's laughing and shit. She's like, "What are you doing?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, my bad. I just
some
she
had
people
really
are
to."
built
likes.
for it.
Oh, see, she really likes MGK, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there's this song that was like MGK and Black Bear, and it was called like Makeup Sex or something. But I
Mm-hmm.
rewrote it to be about like people seeing me when I don't have my makeup on yet.
Oh my god.
I should record it and send it to you so you can send it to her because I think she would love it. It's really funny.
I
I had this
mean,
whole
I don't
plan.
know.
I was like,
Like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
make a video.
it's got when you say parody, it's got to make her laugh. That's the one thing. If she doesn't
Oh,
laugh,
it's funny. It was funny.
She's like that sucked. Mm-hmm.
I have a parody video on my YouTube channel. I did the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, but I made it about bocce ball and I called it Courtside
Wow.
instead of Landslide. You know what I'm saying?
That
Wow.
really, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a tough sell.
No, it was I put a blonde wig on and I dressed up like Stevie Nicks for the video and everything.
Oh,
I'll have to
there's a
send it to you
fucking
guys.
I,
There's
video.
a video. There's a
I took Michael Jackson's
video. I
Bad and
went
turned it
hard.
into Dad. That worked.
I watched the because what's funny though too though, okay, is there's like a backstory behind it. We were at Bocce and like somebody got a hold of the music system there and they were playing like the most depressing music and I was like, dude, Can we
yeah, I hate
hear
that shit.
something upbeat? Like we're trying to play bocce, right? And Landslide was playing, and I was like, oh my god! Like who wants to have a couple drinks with friends and play bocce ball and listen to Landslide by Fleetwood
Somebody's
Mac?
gonna cry.
Right.
And then I was like, I gotta make a parody song about this. So that's what inspired me to do it. And I made this whole freaking parody song. I recorded it in my basement. I studied the video, the original video with Stevie Nicks. I got the lighting the right way. I put the wig on. I went really hard I went hard for no reason. But
yeah, I want to make fun of it, but it sounds like you put in so much.
I would love it if anyone would make fun of it because
look, I will tell you this.
No one cares.
I can tell you this. Me and Quinn cannot stand when we was going out to the bars and shit, and then you could tell the dude that just broke up with his girl or she caught her cheating or something.
He's
is,
there,
taking over the fucking jukebox and shit, and it's
no,
homie's got $35 in credits on this fucking digital jukebox, and we're like, well, we ain't gonna catch that tonight.
Yeah, it's bro, go home. This is not how you find a new girl.
Nah.
Put in your earbuds. Nobody's
gonna bother
you.
It is,
right?
And you find out who it is. This motherfucker's walking and just trying to incognitally get into everybody's group, and you see him get kind of pushed and scooted away. They close off the circle and shit.
How's it going?
Moves on to the next one. I'm
nice to meet you.
oh my god,
this is so
bro.
funny.
My name is Jim.
That's so funny.
You come here a lot? You come here often?
All right. I found it.
That shit is hilarious.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk later.
I wish we could play this on the show, but we can't. So I'm just gonna send it to you guys in message so you guys can see it because it's goofy. I don't think we could play it on the show because it'll get copyrighted.
Right. No, you're good. You're good. We'll check it out all the time. But then the last time, bro. The last time we went out to the bar, it was a bar, but it was attached to a billiards hall, and we're like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We'll play some pool and shit. Yo, she's sitting there trying to take a shot on the pool table, not a shot of alcohol, but a shot. And she's lining up the cue and shit, and then all of a sudden, this dude come out of nowhere, clearly drunk, right? Just fucking stupid drunk, and he's leans over the table, staring at the balls, and my wife's just stands up staring at him what the fuck is he doing? She looks over at me. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Do you know who that is? What the fuck? And all of a sudden, I go to take a shot. She finishes her shot. He's all blah, 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 blah. I go to take a shot. I bend over the table to look at the cue and line it up. I'm looking at that hoe all right, yeah, I got this shot. I'm a double bank this over here. Quinn's like, yeah, okay. This dude come walking up right behind me and just fucking on some Diddy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Quinn looked at him are you fucking kidding me? Right in front of me? She about punched him. I pushed his ass away. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going? We're leaving. We put our cue sticks down and left that motherfucker. Nah. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. Them people be out there, though. Them weirdos, man. He probably just broke up with his girl, too. Weirdo.
I mean, that's what they do. I'm watching this because it's.
Is that the video? So is the video you're talking about? Is that the one you were talking about that you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
All should save that for the 500 subscribers. That's something.
Well, she said.
But then again, we're still getting in trouble for broadcast.
Yeah,
so,
facts.
Yeah, it'll get copyrighted.
It's all good though. We'll check it
out.
We'll
DM you the link. The 500 subscriber. We'll send that out there.
Oh wow. Oh, well, you just see it randomly just get shot up in views. It's just it
has 137. Hey, big time.
Damn, if it's just here, I just gotta click it.
We got this one here from C-Boy. It's gonna be our last drive-by review. All right, we'll play this one here. We'll come back with some closing things and announcements to make. Again, everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, Blood Owens Mafia, happy early Father's Day to everybody. We got Father's Day coming up. So, again, make sure you tune in. We'll have some more information on that one. But this is I'm Dead. C-Boy. He's got a lot of titles that are...
A lot of death involved.
Right. You know what I mean?
Look, he's some sort of zombie?
I mean... The Walking
C-Boy's
Dead, he's part of the script. I don't know.
Are you and Pharrell really tight?
Oh my god.
Go back few centuries.
Listen, it's C-Boy. I don't know what he's talking about. We're gonna give it a drive-by review. I will say C-Boy's already kind of
Ooh,
like peeking on me. I'm looking at it like, ooh, it's a little bit of a Cordell pound that he
okay.
puts on the bread. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Cheese.
but look, we're gonna give it a drive-by review, bro. Everybody in the chat, same as you. You guys have the ability to do so as well. Let them know what you guys think. I'm dead, C-Boy. Let's get it.
You talking about dying? Gets me nervous. Why? Did you have any thoughts about something? Like you want to go anywhere? You scared to die? Sometimes I feel I'm scared to live.
I wanna be important, but I know I'm so irrelevant. I'm reaching out for help, back to the face is all I ever get. No one relates to me, sometimes I feel like I'm an alien. I'm having conversations with a demon in my bed again. Okay, I'll admit it, I'm a motherfucking idiot. I run away from mirrors cause my face is way too hideous. I'm dead, don't talk to me anymore. I'm dead, don't look at me anymore. I'm dead. Don't call my name, I'm dead. Just get out of my face. I'm dead. Don't talk to me anymore. Don't look at me anymore. Don't call my name. Just get out of my face. Yeah, I guess my heart turned cold. The devil crawled inside my head and when it took my soul. They're never gonna love me, they're only gonna take what I own. They tell me that I'm crazy, it's all in my head. How are you gonna talk to me when I'm already dead? I'm dead, don't talk to me anymore. I'm dead, don't look at me anymore. I'm dead, don't call my name. I'm dead, just get out of my face. I'm dead, don't talk to me anymore. Don't look at me anymore. Don't call my name. I'm already dead, so don't you talk to me anymore.
Yeah, that was C-Boy with I'm Dead. Again, a drive-by review up here, man. We got Cordell. What you got for him on this one here? What you thinking? Oh, she said, wow, that is
Right?
that
What are the
is
chances of
that is ironic as fuck. I'll tell
I
you
went to
that.
hit it and it wouldn't work, and I looked at it and I heard his voice go, "I'm dead," and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, and it gave you the flash too, the little battery flash. Like, yo,
I was like,
Just
"Come
blinking to the
on,
beat.
I'm dead. Don't suck on me anymore. I'm dead."
right,
That shit is crazy. Now you gonna parody this joint already? It's not even
right,
out yet.
right. It ain't even released. Oh man, but look,
That video was dope. So, I can't even clown.
I haven't
That
seen it
shit is
yet.
pretty fucking
I
dope.
haven't seen it
It's
yet.
dope,
Damn it.
bro.
Yeah, you can see it after.
You can
It's
see
funny.
the work. The work
Mhm.
is there. Damn.
Yeah, Roadrunners, man, we are
For
exclusively
no reason.
we are exclusively an all genre show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, send everything.
Unless
Anything.
we come down to a specific sponsor, if they want to do a sponsored show and they have a specific genre in mind that they want to kind of target, then we'll do it that way. But other than that, we what I'm saying, it's all genres welcomed up here, man.
Either that and fat girls, but they gotta pay.
Okay,
What?
okay. What the fuck?
What?
I don't know what that means. What do you
I
got
don't
for a
know.
score on this, Cordell? What you got for him on this one?
All right, so this isn't my genre. Like I'm beyond it. I'm listening to the lyrics and I can't help but make fun of it because like everything he's telling me, like you ain't got to worry about. You dead. I'm not gonna be in your face.
Wow.
Like that part, like I don't know if that's a 5 for the relatability or not.
Right.
It really did make me smile a whole lot. I can't say that vocally it's there. I like the sound. I like the way he's delivering. Again, this generally isn't my genre. I don't listen to this often, but I know, quality music when I hear it. Bottom line, it's mathematics and science. The The song itself is well built. Mix wise, that shit just really fucking loud.
And I have it
Like
at
I didn't
halfway already.
I didn't know that the Dead could be so loud.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
like beyond that, it truly it was fun to listen to. I think I am gonna listen to it again. I hope it comes out soon. I'm definitely willing. So score wise, I'm gonna give it a 4 for the mix. I'm going 5 for the relatability because whether he meant to or not, he made me laugh, and I'm gonna enjoy the giggle I get out of this song every time I hear it. And yeah, at this point, I'm gonna give it a 5 for the replayability. I'll listen to it again as is. I just had to turn it down. So
Right. Right. What you got, sub mom?
So I'm similar to Cordell. I have like a 4 on quality just because like I am seeing a cheese block and it was sort of like one dimensional a little bit, just as far like I wanted a little bit more dynamics in there.
Was it still loud though? Like, was it like noticeably
No, it
loud
wasn't.
on the playback?
No, it just
well,
has that sound to
not.
it that you can tell that
You
you
could
turned
hear
it
that it
down
was
because
loud.
it's
Like
loud. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make
it was
sure because I turned
distorting a
it. It's
little.
at 50% low key. I was gonna make that
No, it
during
was
my point. You know what I mean?
no, like volume wise it was fine, but it has that tonal quality that you get when the song is just mastered too loud.
Right.
So yeah. And that just kind of it muddies everything and just like leaves some headroom for your mastering or whatever. Um relatability 4, like I think that it was fun. I think it was clever. I liked the like you can't really torture me. I'm already dead. Like that was a clever line. It was fun. And replayability, I'll say 5, just because it was super catchy, but like, yeah. So I'm 445. 445.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm the bad guy here. I'm at a 344.
Mm.
And the reason for me at the 3 for the quality part is some of the things that we were talking about just now. I think overall though with C-Boy, he's got for the majority of the tracks that he sends in for us, a lot of it is a vocal blend. That's like his main thing that I've seen that he's had a little bit of an issue with, where he's just kind of really coming in heavy handed, lyrically and vocally, and then it's always like we got to get you back in the beat rather than on top, and then overall just that overall voluming, getting everything kind of compressed to a limit, saying that we can get, because everything's cheese blocked for the most part that he sends in. Not saying that that's always a bad thing, because we have seen with the newer BandLab updates that some cheese blocks are deceiving. They look loud as fuck. You go to turn it down and you got to turn it back up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So some of them are deceiving. This one though, being that I had to turn it down to 50%, that's a pretty big jump, in the decibel level. So like, that's where we got to look at. You know what I'm saying? That's where I got the quality though, because similar to what Submom he's got a lot of spots in his tracks where he can really play around with shit. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely some opportunities,
Yeah.
like some spots where he was on that track specific. I was hearing like I was making ad libs myself because I was like, I could have heard something right here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I think a lot of that is going in, I don't know his exact process, but going in after he thinks he's done and just kind of giving it that double check over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a personal point of view. You know what I'm saying? As yourself, C-Boy, you going in there and just double checking, seeing if you can hear anything that might be missing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that it's missing because you feel like it's complete, but something that might be able to sauce it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
If it's missing, how do you hear it?
Wow.
That's a weird, you hear it in your head when you're listening
Yeah,
to it.
that's what I'm saying. It's that
Man, that
phantom.
sounds like so much work.
Them phantom.
Listening twice.
They're called phantom libs.
Coining phrases now. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So real quick though, I wanted to tap in. Submom, is this the one that you were talking about when it came to the on hold?
Oh, no. This was just one I submitted back when we were talking about political. You don't have to play it if you don't want to. It was like an AI thing that I made a long time ago, and it's kind of fun, but it's just about like political stuff, kind of,
I mean, it says disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
It also says
Well, because it's like it's one of his songs that I was working on to try to bring to like Waylaid Wolves. Because I wrote the lyrics and then I was just using Suno to try to kind of like come up with some cool like beat for it. And then
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. But like it's a cool song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disengage. We're gonna check it out. Possibly have
All right.
something to talk about right after. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a kind of a catchy little bop. I don't know.
I mean, hey, I heard it.
That has just it's just been sitting there chilling because like my goal my idea for that song was to like obviously pull that instrumental into BandLab, edit it, change it, chop it
Right.
up, add more to it, turn that into a Waylaid song. But the lyrics I wrote, and I feel like they still are pertinent, and I probably wrote that like a year ago, but just about how like most issues aren't black and white, and they try to put us in a box and like force us to pick a side. But a lot of us, it's just like, well, I'm not really on this side or that side, but like I just kind of want to talk about it, But
Right.
the way that things are pushed down our throats and we're made to feel is just that sort of you're either for something or against something, and it's
Right.
very black and white, but that's just not the way it is at all. So
The key is to pay attention to the people that force you to make the choice.
right.
It's not about choosing a side. It's about choosing a team.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, and that's like
the best team to work with is somebody that's not going to try to change or dictate how you execute your talent.
for sure. That's why I really like the lyric. Like, why is it so hard to care right now? Like, I feel like I should care so much about like this or that, but I'm just kind of like, I don't really know where I stand. You know what I mean? But that's
Embrace
like
the
a
narcissist.
well, it's just like a weird feeling because it's just because when you're just like I don't fit on this side or that side, then you're kind of like, well, whatever. I guess I just don't care. But that's not
Welcome
even
on in. I got
necessarily.
room right here. Have a
That's
seat.
not necessary. It's not necessarily
Come on
the
up.
fact.
It's cool up here. Ain't nobody up here. Well, wait, nobody's not here, but he can come in too.
Well, he was here. I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
I'm saying up here in the narcissist box.
Crunchy. But yeah, that was so that I'm glad that we got to listen to it because it was just like I wanted to eventually work that into being a waylaid track. But then obviously we've had some issues, so
I mean,
we're sort of on a
wild
hiatus,
listener.
I guess.
I mean, we're still there. We're still there.
We're still in a hiatus.
Preferably looking for a singer. You know.
We need any metal guys out there that
Yeah.
like to do that.
A metal mill singer, yeah.
Yeah.
And you ain't gotta be
I'm just
metal
waiting on a
either,
feature.
You know what I'm saying? We can intertwine it with, you know what I'm saying, a beat, you know what I'm saying? We can do that.
Yeah.
Let me
We could take
feature
it way more
fuck those
R&B.
kids.
Wow.
I would love to hear
Wait.
have a song with fuck those kids.
Wait, no. I'm changing it up too. It's gonna be leave those kids alone.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, now you're
biting. That's called biting.
Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin?
Hey,
Is that Led Zeppelin?
we don't need no education.
Pretty sure that was.
You're breaking me.
Pretty sure that was Pink Floyd, but yeah.
It's Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm like, Led Zeppelin.
Snoop Dogg did it most recently, and it was pretty fucking dope too. I'm gonna find a way to make kids chant some shit on my shit.
Wow.
Leave the Cordell alone.
If they, wow. I will say this: if they ever get a hold of your catalog from before, and they keep hearing the "fuck them kids," they're not going to be wanting to chant anything.
They're not gonna sing for you.
Oh, we've been working on that. We've made the adjustments. We've actually addressed the actual, you know, just the visual, the idea of what that brings. We've talked about it, and yeah, we're getting around it. Like I said, I'm changing it up. Leave those kids alone.
Okay.
All right.
I'll come up with something cooler later. Like, I just borrow that for now, though. Nobody minds.
Hey. I don't think nobody. He was just telling her that it's Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Nobody doesn't
he was telling
mind.
me.
Yeah, it's Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of the scariest songs I ever heard as a little boy. That shit used to scare me. I heard that shit in my nightmares.
Wow.
It scared you? I thought it was
That song is
empowering.
scary to
See,
me.
what happened is Cordell was dreaming about the dream job, and then that played, and then it turned into a nightmare.
It was haunting. That's the adjective I can come up with. It was very haunting, ominous. And again, I'm like a 4-year-old boy. I was a little boy. And then I seen, you know, it's on the news. Oh, the Berlin Wall is coming down. And then they kept playing that song again. And it's like, like what happens when the wall comes down? Like, people are gonna do stuff. I was so shook as a little kid in the 80s because I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no agency, but I'm still, you know, getting all the stimulation. It happened.
I hear that.
It's a scary song, damn it.
I hear that. We got.
Leave Cordell alone.
What you guys got before we take off? What do you guys got? Anything? Besides leaving Cordell alone, obviously, yeah.
No, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Fuck with me. I'm on all platforms with tons of albums. Play that shit.
Play Cordell some more.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, we should remake that. That's a hit.
Oh,
I mean, it
I
could
fuck
be.
with that. It's not scary no more.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, just thank you everybody for being here. We'll be here again on Sunday night for the competition. Bring your best tracks. Don't forget to do that.
Hell yeah.
And yeah. Stay out
Fired
of
up
scary
Father's Day.
protests. Yeah. Father's Day's coming. Don't forget about your dad.
Yeah. Fired up Father's Day, man. Sunday night, we're going to be tapping out of the festivities and tapping in downtown for some competition. You know what I'm saying? Testosterone's going to be lit, so I'm just saying, you might as well bring it down here and beat up on some people with your music. You know what I'm saying? If you think you have
That Sunday night, Roadrunners.
I'm just saying, if you think you have
Bring your belt.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
wow.
I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
just know
kidding.
if y'all are planning to go out there and protest, I know it's a big thing, and you can't stop nobody from doing what you think they should or shouldn't. If you're going out there, stay aware. Stay safe.
Please be safe.
And don't harm anyone.
Look out for bricks.
It will not prove your point.
I will say this: don't fall into the trap, because you will help with starting a civil war. That's what we don't want.
Right.
That's what we don't want.
Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful.
Stay peaceful.
And focused. Know what you're protesting. You should be focused.
Right.
Yeah, be focused. That's huge.
If you were out there protesting and people around you are asking what we're doing out here, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, you also need to know when it's time to leave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And please don't
that would be one of those
or
indicators.
punch police officers or
that's
or
foolish.
members of the media. You know, maybe don't stalk them and put
Nobody should be assaulted for your beliefs. Period.
Right.
Don't hit anybody.
Yo, it is
don't
rather
harm
crazy.
anyone.
We had Tuesday Bruise Day, and on Tuesday there was a bunch of people getting bruised up.
Right.
With pelted fucking
Y'all be nice
rubber bullets
now.
and shit. It was wild.
Facts.
Hey, you know me. His dad gang. You do as I say, not as I do.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. Nah, man, it's Father's Day on Sunday, man. So shout out to everybody that's a dad out there. And again, if you know what I'm saying, if you're lucky enough to still have yours with you, you know what I'm saying, let them know. Other than that, we're gonna tap out tonight. Again, appreciate everybody sliding through. It was a weird, awkward little time with this new schedule that we had. Supposed to be in the morning, but you know what I'm saying. We had some things pop up. I had some things to do, dad gang shit. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, we had to reschedule. So we'll be, you know what I'm saying, we're open to that if need be. Anybody up here got something that they got going on or hemmed up for, we'll you know what I'm saying, we'll definitely rearrange. But with that being said, man, Blood of Ones Radio Network, I am OC Kush. We got Sub Mom up here and Cordell Miller. And everybody out there in Blood of Ones Mafia, man, big shout out to you guys. We'll definitely tap in with you guys on Sunday. And make sure you guys stay safe this weekend. It's a whole weekend thing, yeah. Just make sure you guys make it out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stay cool. Stay cool. Celebrate something. There's a lot of things to celebrate. Celebrate something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big facts. Big shout out to everybody, though, man. We'll see you guys Sunday. Salute.
Later.
Bye-bye.